What's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. My name is Cassius. It's Friday night, so let's kick back, relax, have a beer. We're gonna play some EQ on Imperium. Got a fishing tournament to get to. Let's go!
I still need a drink.
Huh? Alright. Alright. Oh, here we are. We gotta get Katz's stream going here.
I gotta get logged in first.
Well, there's that.
I need a drink.
Going to Oot.
What kind of drink do you want? One that you're not allowed to serve me. So, what kind of drink do you want? I actually want one of the pina coladas. Oh, shit.
Yeah, Katz is drinking some pina colada madness tonight.
Nope. Okay.
Gotta hit my button.
Confusion.
Uh,
Man, I know I had Imperium selected. I don't know how I ended up in the Grand Creation.
Alright then.
What the fuck was that? I had no characters there for a reason. I don't want to play there. I want to play Imperium.
That is the plan. Alright, I got a minute. Thanks what?
We're moving.
Wait, I'm not moving, you're moving.
So that's the one that's walking.
Mm-hmm.
Next.
Black fly! Do you have to shake it or anything?
I
No?
did want to put it on ice.
Is it
drink it out of a glass.
fizzy?
No.
It's not?
It doesn't look fizzy.
Oh, it went?
It's just the air seal.
The vacuum. Oh shit, I should join the...
Actually,
I should
that
join
is
the...
actually pretty fizzy. You want to try it?
Is it fizzy? Oh, I don't know. I'm not a big pina colada person. Oh. Oh. Man, that smells coconutty. Well, alright, let's try it. I don't think it's going to mix very well with beer.
Whatever.
It's definitely fizzy.
Mm-hmm.
It's very coconutty. There's a bit of a lemon zestiness. Yeah.
Pineapple?
That's what it is. Pineapple. Thank you. Some sort of citrus something or other.
You should join the...
I was just saying that. I should join the Discord. Nipple.
Nipples? Well, somebody knows what they want.
How's it going, guys? Happy Friday.
Alright.
Happy Friday.
Happy Saturday morning.
Happy Saturday morning, Tyson.
Happy morning, future man.
Alright. Let's get Discord going.
I got like 4 hours. Let's make this a good one.
Holy fucking hand. That's a
That's about how long I got before I turned into a
That would've been
pumpkin.
a short raid back in '99 or 2000.
Mm-hmm.
been a while.
Is tonight a languish in time?
Yeah, languish in time. Yep.
Sweet.
Someone said earlier that we were doing those after the Derby, but we're doing a retell before then.
Awesome.
what
Got
channel are we in,
Aura and
General?
Experience and all that.
It's good.
Pardon,
Go
Kat?
No,
We're in
one?
raid 1 today. We're being weird.
Oh, you're gonna have to fix your...
I know. I have to fix it. I'm waiting for you to pull it up.
Is it showing?
No. Sure is. Come on down. You mean the cat?
Yeah, the thing.
Next truck, feed it.
Yeah, I'm gonna feed it.
Excuse me.
Alright. Now I'm in here, and now I gotta walk.
Oh, now it's up. There we go. Watch stream. Pop it out. I gotta go into here. All this extra work. Oh, goodness.
Oh,
It won't work.
I'm not seeing or hearing Wallet tonight. That's unusual.
I know.
Now what's happening?
World is ending.
You must be with the grandkids.
Yeah.
Grandkids must be over. It's the only possible explanation.
Only possible.
of course you can send me an animation.
Or he might have burned himself
I'm-
out killing them
I'm
Pazunia
on
bosses
Duke
1,000
right now.
times in the past 3 days.
Impossible. That's just tons of fun.
Especially Avalanche, because it's such a quick fight.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I laugh now that you're playing and talking about all that stuff. When I tried to get you to come to this server, but no, don't listen to old Waxy, but you'll listen to your brother.
No way. Whack-the-Most is here?
How's it going, Cliff? Long time no see.
He's probably tired because he just killed the terrorist once.
All right. Well,
Just come.
we should probably get this going.
Well, Wex, as it happens, it was just down to timing, man.
Boom.
It's all right. I'm here for one fishing derby only, and then I'm leaving.
That's all right. We still love you.
I hate me too.
There you go. Meter done.
I'm working on coloring it right now.
Awesome. I can't wait to see it when it's done.
I don't have to color it, but I am.
All right. Bait's in the water.
Whoa.
Never mind, honey. Just
Oh,
ignore
my-
your father.
Okay.
What? Cast my bait into the water.
Yeah. When you took off your pants, right?
Doing that right now.
How did I know?
It's on the ground.
We got a dangler.
Wait, Dirker's here?
Dicka.
Not tonight, it looks like.
Well, he's the big dangler.
Scar doesn't mind filling in.
All right. Yep. I'm totally filling in. What's going on here? Oh.
Oh, me. Come over here, asshole.
Oh, I'm already mooching.
First cast, 434. Damn. I probably peaked early.
Switch back over to Boo Boo. And. What the fuck? No.
Here, pitchy.
I have not put my fishing rod on.
It worked for Ernie.
Always worked for me.
Bing.
The extra million from the GM.
Oh, we got lots in the Discord channel tonight.
God damn it, my fishing pole broke.
Oh, I see Boo Boo got in.
Yep. Boo Boo
Nice.
always tosses in a million.
Oh, God.
Oh, Buckles got in.
poo joins just to increase the pot.
And kill me.
Don't piss me off.
There's love there, I think.
I mean, that's fair. Don't
You
want
call
to.
them love taps,
Don't want to die. Don't anger the gods.
right? Piss me off and I won't kill you.
Which bait do I use? My answer is yes.
Whatever one you want to pick. Wow, that's...
Stick a frog on the hook, see what happens.
Oh.
Damn it, I caught a 416, and then the next fish I caught was a 410, so I had to throw it away.
If you've got a clay pot, you can mash them together to make an 820.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Fish pate.
Wow, that was weird. I caught something that looked like one of those, you know, the treasure goblin bags, but didn't have any logo on it. It was just, it flashed and went away.
So you caught a huge bag of platinum, but because you're in the fishing derby, it just
Yeah.
poofed.
I'm lagging
Yeah, that's
hard.
pretty much it.
That's what I should have done. Added a small chance to fish up a little bag of plat.
There you go.
Can't check my fish. It's not letting me swim.
I was just swimming by on my screen. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, I saw the swimming person too. That was funny.
Do 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 do. Someone's over there killing reef sharks.
That's me. I do that every week.
That's just Elton.
Oh shit! I ran out of bait. Shark bait. Ooh ha ha. No, I'm actually
No, it's not letting. He's not letting me submit my fish.
going over here. Jar
Check isn't working for me.
Jar's got all the luck. That's what it is. He is holding a beer stein.
I think Jar Jar makes his own luck.
Well, we do skirmish. Hell yeah.
Fuck, that's the way to do it.
Now, skirmish and retail, Jar Jar is all the luck.
That's for sure.
No.
No, that's why I have this.
Right?
Olympic swim dancer check that nearly drowned. Okay. No, I didn't hear anything about that. That must be an American thing. Slow fucking news day, huh? I mean, Biden didn't pass out somewhere or shout ridiculous things at all today? Never mind. I didn't say that. I don't want to hear about anything political.
Why did you bring it up?
My apologies. Never mind.
Just gonna start some shit and then shut it down.
Smoke bomb!
But Biden's just a joke. It's not political.
Today's political stuff was just dumb, so.
Generally is.
Hey, I caught a baby.
Ooh, 476.
Well, don't get rid of it. You could go to jail for that.
Oh, loud.
Yep.
That was the opposite of what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, toss it in a dumpster.
Checked isn't working
Ew.
for me.
I'm sorry.
Hey,
What?
checked. I can't get checked to work.
You're just lagging.
Hard.
You're just broken.
Yeah, I see that.
That's what's going on there.
Yeah. Took forever. And it only showed up once.
My sound is working, right?
E.
I love it when I catch a mooch fish, and then my fish that I catch that ends my mooch is like the same size as the mooch fish itself.
That's
yeah,
the
man.
best.
Get one of them gulper fish.
Just imagine if you could mooch the mooch and the fish you caught that you mooched was like 800 pounds. You'd be so pissed.
Mm.
And then you catch like a 100-pounder. What the fuck?
No, you just have that on the low ones, like the 20 and then up to 40.
Surprising amount of knives? How does he know he's getting knives? Did you not join the tournament? Just above baby fish size, you should add in. But then it would be a tangible, figure of measurement, and
But you can mooch the weenus.
that's terrible.
Yeah, I'll fill in for Walla tonight. The official unit of measurement for Imperium is the weenus.
That's right.
I'm so glad to know I contributed.
You must be this high to ride the weenus.
Oh my god. All I can catch is like 10-pounders around there.
Yeah, I blame Wex.
Yeah, always Wex's fault.
Yep.
I
Even
thought-
more than Jar Jar.
Don't hate me because I'm beautiful. Just hate me.
Oh, I got a moocher on. Nothing. Try again.
So are we doing a retail?
Yes. We're going to beat our 631 record.
Love to see that.
I thought you were going to say you were going to beat your 631 weenuses.
That would be a new record.
That would be impressive and possibly horrifying.
You might get in Guinness for that one.
Probably horrifying.
I mean, if it's a tall glass of Guinness, I'll take it.
Oh, I'll pass. I can't drink that swill.
What are you talking about? It's a good chewing beer, man.
Did you say it was good chewing beer?
Hell yeah.
Think that too.
That stuff takes liquid bread to the next level.
That's good shit, I'll tell you what.
No, I'm gonna stick with this pina colada tonight.
Cause she likes pina coladas. Getting caught.
Caught in the rain.
All right. Oh, I swear she bought them just so I do that.
Nice. But I suppose
They're
on
going up
Imperium it
1
should be the
pound at a
weakest
time.
colada. What was that?
Oh. So how's the team doing, Corpus? Are they still in it?
Yeah, we're still in it, but we got to win tonight. Colorado can close it out.
Oh. What's the score right now?
1-0 us.
Oh, well, it's looking up.
What period are
We
you
look
in?
up if it was 17-0 us.
Jesus.
The guy that's staying with me right now, he's from Colorado, and he's all into the Avalanche. Personally, I really don't care about those kind of sports. All into racing. So, there you go.
He likes left turns.
Avalanche, another team owned by Walmart.
I don't have time for sports. I'm too busy video gaming.
Yes, but left turns at 140 miles an hour sideways on mud.
I mean, that sounds fun. Now I want to fucking fire up some Forza.
I love sprint cars. That's my favorite kind of racing.
Planning to play some Shredder's Revenge tomorrow at some point.
Yeah, it's fun.
It looks awesome. I loved those fucking old games.
Yes, I'm looking very forward to the. They're doing a big collaboration collection. They're going to release at the beginning of the year. It's like all the old games.
Oh, that's cool. I think this re-envisioned one or whatever. What would you call it? More of like an homage game, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, but it's crazy that up to 6 people can play at the same time.
Yeah, that looks awesome. I want to recruit everybody. Let's go.
I gotta get the game first.
I got Kalia's coming.
Didn't Wallet say he joined?
Wallet was saying he was gonna come.
TMI.
Man, your microphone is all fucked up again.
Alright, what am I doing?
Oh, there you go.
You're coming.
You're
Coming where?
Yeah, TMI.
Pull my finger.
I wasn't paying attention, sorry.
We're playing some Shredder's Revenge tomorrow.
Oh, I'm going to the Vancouver Retro Gaming Con tomorrow.
Oh, that's right. That's tomorrow.
Yep. Is at the Anvil Center if you guys want to come.
That'd be a hell of a drive from Spokane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More speaking to Scar and Boo Boo.
Yeah, we're neighbors. Ish. As close as it gets in video game world, at least.
Yeah, I'm excited. There's gonna be a lot of vendors supposedly, so we'll see.
That's cool.
They got a tournament and like panels, and then they got like a concert, different like video game related bands going throughout the
I'm
day.
crashing.
Oh. Yeah, no, it looked cool. I bet it's gonna be tons of fun. Oh, what the hell is what is going on there?
I'm crashing.
It almost did. It just recovered though.
Has Cat's View been like this the whole time? It looks awful. Realm.
Oh, Boo Boo's crashing too.
Oh yeah. I'm just trying to fix your view. It's all fucked up. It's fucked up. I didn't even realize it was all fucked up. There we go.
Close to 2 minutes left.
There. That's more like it. Oh, 2-minute warning. I don't think I placed.
I know I didn't.
I caught
Which kind
garbage.
of size did you end up with there, Scar?
I think the biggest one I had was about 140.
Ouch.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in real life, that'd be a good fish.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Now, I need you all to vote for my wife because I did not have sexual intercourse with that woman, Hillary Clinton.
Or Monica.
Yeah, that's right.
A BJ does not count as intercourse.
It is still
It's still a form of contact.
yeah,
still
it's
sexual
act.
still sexual contact.
True. But certainly less so. You have to
No.
agree to that. No?
No.
It is probably more flavorful.
Well, I just got yellow text saying move item charge failed in client application.
Did you crash too? Because I crashed.
I haven't crashed yet.
Oh, I got that too. Move item charge failed in client application. I wonder what that means.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder what that means.
I've been
Nope.
lagging big time in the game.
That's a new one. Yeah, I'm at 341 MS. That's not normal. Seeing that I'm literally touching the server right now.
Yeah, I blame Max.
I'm on 900.
Well, Dyson, you're across the universe, dude.
Oh,
I'm
that's it.
usually about 230.
Yeah, you're still in the universe.
I got hit by the lag monster here or something. It didn't let me turn in my fish.
Oh.
I turned it in 200 and something pound and it said it was 15.
I need
There
about
it is.
250.
Oh, there it is.
I get about 350.
Kaiser's the big winner. Nice, congrats all. Nothing under 500 tonight.
Oh, damn. Sydney didn't get nothing.
Yeah, I tried to turn in a 592, but it just ate it.
What's this say? Score?
Now we know he was out there swimming. Yeah, it's probably his fucking first fish.
No. What's the? How do I find out the amounts?
Results.
Results.
I tell you that every time.
He catched the fish.
It wasn't a waste. You had fun. Well, you would have had fun if you've been watching the stream or in the Discord.
Oh, I had fun.
Ba-da-ba-bum.
One.
Boom. Let's go.
And
Peace out, Imperium.
there you go.
Night, Wax. Have a good one, man.
Fish,
Okay.
brother.
There you go. Now we can see where everybody placed. Make sure that you've hailed to get your rewards, winners.
Nice save, Easebard. Nice save. She's obviously standing right beside him and made him type that.
Huh. Not everybody hailed after.
What do you mean?
I see 6 hails. Oh, hold on. 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, okay, they're there. They were at the bottom of my thing. Making sure everybody hailed it.
Once you get an invite, please back away. I'm going fast and furious here. As quick as I can.
Just back away, and we will spare your lives. Just back away.
No lives will be spared this evening. I came here tonight
Yeah.
to chew bubble gum and die, and I'm all out
Go
of
over
bubble gum.
there.
Okay, looks like everybody is hailed now.
Whoa. Thank you, Spanky.
Right. And what's up? What do you want, Fuzzy Butt? You want in there with your girl?
Nice. That's the way to do it.
Let's see.
You're Draco.
I know.
Form your team, form your party, and then get the invite.
You have to get your hail.
No house. I'm assuming Cats needs an invite as well.
Yeah, I do. I'm here. Sort of.
Oh.
Zand could use an invite when she gets there.
I'm switching to Corpus.
Okay. Roger, Roger. I swear.
Roger, Roger.
I swear I've invited Max a million times. Oh, he's LD. That would explain it.
Yeah, I'm trying to get back in.
Okay, holy cow, that was some Fast and Furious invites there.
How do we get Boo Poo over here?
That was the name of our old boss at work, Maximilian.
No shit.
Don't be such a square, Jar Jar.
It was funny because he's a German guy.
Okay.
He insisted that everyone called him Maximilian, and in Australia, one thing we do is shorten everything. So everyone would go, "Hi, Max," and he'd be really angry until someone explained to him what the culture was, and then he changed.
Right. Sometimes you have to adapt.
Wasn't
And overcome.
I told him, well, if people are calling you Max, that means they like you and they've adopted you. And he's like, oh, okay.
Ah, don't you look lovely? I like the bare chest look. Very nice.
I knew you would.
That's fantastic.
So which part of Oz are you from there, Tyson?
I'm in Melbourne.
Nice.
That's the cultural capital.
According to those in Melbourne, right?
Yeah.
No, we have like a good music scene, a good art scene. We love sport. The next biggest, or the biggest city is called Sydney, and it's just like a big corporate centre. It's got no heart. And they close all their bars early because they don't want people to fight.
That's lame.
I was just joking with you, man.
Oh no, it's cool. There's a big Melbourne-Sydney rivalry, so
We're learning more.
Well,
I guess
Sydney
it's got
does
a lot
have
of East
tunnel
Coast.
web.
Yeah, we've got snakes though,
Well,
and all the snakes in Victoria are poisonous.
which kind of snakes? Eastern brown.
So we have, yep, got those taipans, copperheads, black snakes, tiger snakes, brown snakes. Yep. My brother used to keep them as a hobby.
Those are a little bit dangerous.
Yep.
What about redbacks?
Yeah, we have them. They're everywhere, but they're not. Like their venom is very toxic, but it's slow acting. So
Yeah.
people who get bitten, they'll get bitten in the finger, but they'll actually start to feel the pain like 12 hours later in their feet.
Yeah. Well, it's the same as the Black Widow here. It's a very closely related spider.
Yep.
One thing I do like about the redback's webs, though, is the way that they build those little strands that go toward the ground and they dot them with little drops of glue. That's pretty cool.
That was slick, Sid. You see that?
Yeah. I was hoping that 4 and 3 would come through.
Yeah.
Did I start streaming again?
Yeah, you're streaming. I got you up. I fixed your window. It looks proper now. Scar, you fucked up. I'm on your side. What?
We're both even.
Oh, what? How did that happen?
Yeah.
What does my button say? It says evens to the south.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we need to move group 4 to group 1 and we should be good.
Alright, so we'll just do this.
I think I crashed hard enough. I'm going to have to quit all the way out of Windows and come back.
There we go. Now let's make the most retarded party of casters. Oh, we'll throw a paladin and druid in there. Why not? Wait, Grizz. Uh-oh. uh... We could probably consolidate this a little better.
How do you fix a frozen pizza?
Oh, with my air fryer.
Oh, sorry, that was a guild chat thing, not a Imperium.
Let Anna and Elsa eat it like they should.
Oh, Horaf's not here.
Yeah, I keep trying to get back in. I had to sign all the way out of Windows. Both of my clients crashed that hard.
Ah.
Alright, Max is back in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just squished everybody together. Now I don't have a spot for both of you.
That's alright. And I'm trying to get Horaf back in.
Well, I can at least put you together.
Nice.
You gotta put at least 3 people in his group. That's it.
Okay, let's steal some people here. Get an SK and an enchanter. I don't know.
I need another drink.
and
That's why. Excuse me.
and a bard. Sure. Yeah. I put them in the wrong group. Fuck. There we go. We need more people. More people! Okay, we got the groups. Doing a 1 minute show. That's a long 5 minutes, man. Holy shit.
Okay. Are we ready for...
That's the last call.
That's the last call?
Yep.
Starting in a minute. Okay.
Yep.
Last buff. And speedy magics for everybody.
Skadoosh. 11-5 minutes.
Switching screens now that I've got Luke set up where I need it.
Retaliation is going to be 11-5 minutes long now?
Yes.
Hell no.
Damn.
Well, we'd get a hell of a lot of Orem and experience and I.
If we didn't
Yeah, that's
lose.
true.
If we don't lose.
Yeah, if we don't die.
Oh no, we're gonna die.
Well, I mean, if we don't wipe, that's it.
So if the... Funny...
Oh, Jesus Christ, Corpus, why?
Why did we let him do that,
I
Mom?
knew you'd like it.
I'm gonna take that shit away from you.
It's like the only. I don't even wear it most of the time, but I love doing that to you.
How long was I out this time?
I don't know.
Oh fuck. That's too funny.
Pink hearts all over you?
I'm actually wearing my illusion.
Oh yeah, because you're all proud it fucking works again. It took you 3 weeks to fix
Fuck,
it.
I know, right?
Katz's illusion has been screwed for so long. Finally works again.
It's been in storage. I just finally pulled it out.
Which illusion is this?
The one that
She's
I'm
the-
currently wearing.
She's the siren enticer back there, and oh, she's enticing. Giggity.
I'm no longer wearing my crown I'm supposed to be fucking wearing, which pisses me off.
You broke it.
Lost my crown.
Mad Mars looking for an invite.
A wild Madmar. Holy shit.
Woo!
Where's he at? Why isn't he in the chat? Yes, I see you, Seizure Man. Where's the Madmar? To the center! Follow the hearts! Unlike Toucan Sam, don't follow your nose.
So, Car, is that illusion you're wearing like only specific to you?
Yep.
Can anybody else get it?
Nope.
Nobody else.
Damn, it's so cool.
Yeah, this was my reward from Scarring Cats for helping out and reporting bugs.
That's really freaking cool.
I
Oh,
don't use it on in retails because it's too big for other zones.
Oh, that is sexy.
I've always admired it during the retail, and I always wondered where it came from. So now I know.
You get that burning hunger.
Yeah, we do hand out special illusions if you help out enough.
I seen him.
If I go Chanter, I can actually give it to my group.
Oh,
I
yeah,
see him.
Catsko's illusion is pretty awesome too. Good stuff.
Mine
would
was
be
a gift from
unwieldy.
somebody else.
Yeah, Katz's was a gift from the previous host.
Nice.
Arlock's got the Minotaur.
Yeah, Arnock's got the Minotaur. Corpus has the seizure-inducing machine.
Do you have one?
It's big seizure, but
The seizure-inducing machine.
Durker has one whenever he's around.
Oh shit, Madmar! I found him in the pack, and then he moved, and now he's fucking gone. There he is.
I'm targeting
I'm looking
Hush.
for you, man. I can't see it.
Slash tar.
I got him. I got him.
I got Hush on target.
I
if
feel-
you haven't invited
I've,
Hush.
the night is a success, ladies and gentlemen. I invited Madmar to the raid.
Hush is over here where I'm standing. Have you invited
Hush was in a group with me. He should be. We
Okay,
should
good.
be in.
Oh yeah, I see
You
him.
can move us wherever you would like.
You're good, dude. I gotcha.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Long time. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good, man. Fat and sassy, you know.
Oh hell yeah, I can identify with that. There we
Trying to
go.
raise these terrible kids of mine.
Oh, I can identify with that too. Teenagers, man. Holy fuck.
Right?
All right, let's get this thing going. Boom. Hail that son bitch.
Got my flag. I'm on South Side. I know that. Don't forget to announce to everybody else.
Fuck that. We're pulling to the center tonight.
That'll go well.
That would be an interesting test.
It could be an interesting way to do it. I mean, I wonder if it's feasible, if it works. We'll have to test that one night. Maybe not this night, but one night.
Right. Some night.
East is pulling to Scar.
Oh Lord. Okay, so even and odd are going to which direction?
I'll push the button again because I don't even remember.
Oh God, I don't even remember how to look at this stuff.
Even groups to the center.
How long you been gone, Madmar? Like a year?
Pretty close to it. I think it's been like 10 months.
Wow.
This time.
So you missed the downtime, or did you leave at the downtime?
No, you would have missed it.
Yeah, I missed it. I heard about it. Emberly was letting me know a little bit kind of what happened. But it was nice to see that you guys were able to get it back up. Am I even or odd?
Check your group number.
Well, you're odd, but I don't know what group you're in.
Yeah, you're in group 10, so you're even.
Forgot which way do I go. Even.
Alphas. Over here.
South Side is. What side?
No,
South? I'm even, right? I'm on
Yeah, we're
South
even.
Side.
Hmm.
So odd is east then, yeah?
Yes.
Right. Oh God.
Right.
There's just so much to relearn. Every time I come back, there's just so much to relearn.
Oh yeah. and jump right into a retail kind of thing.
Well, at least it's a retail, right?
It's okay because we got cookies and alcohol.
Oh fuck yeah.
I do have cookies and weed, but no alcohol.
Oh, well, I got everything.
I got the trifecta.
Ruh-roh.
There's just so much here on Imperium. I'm saying, that's all I'm saying. So much cool.
Damn, and I'm not invited? Alright, I see how it is.
What?
Well, it's really great to see you back, Manmar.
Yeah, it's good to be back. I always enjoy coming back. I always enjoy it.
Even's got the weenus too.
I'm anxious to see all these changes.
Well, was it, Boo Boo is, looking forward very much to helping you with your next epic.
It's funny that you should say that. I'm actually on Willow. I'm on my shaman epic, so I'll send you a tell later.
It all still drops.
Yeah.
You're probably not standing in the right spot.
Yep, pretty much.
I think these are standard answers.
I have noticed something about it, like the /assist to get a target or whatever doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, that does not work anymore, yeah.
Doesn't work anymore.
Yeah.
Doesn't that suck?
It
I was
does.
pretty
It
pissed
really
off.
doesn't. Makes
Beast
getting
Lords
to those
have
mobs
track,
a little
though.
tougher.
Beast Lords have track now.
No one cares about that.
That's good. Is it like Bard track, or do they have like Ranger track?
No, it's Bard. Bard.
It's like Bard track.
Okay.
Same size.
Exactly the same as Bard.
How many units was Zap?
I don't even know.
I hear casters are doing very well now, so that's a good
They
thing.
sure are. It's so wonderful to see casters getting the love they deserve.
They make shit go boom.
Yeah,
agree with
it's
that.
really nice having one in your party now.
It's been a long time since the casters have been on the top of the DPS board.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's all extra super balanced now.
I know that not everybody's necessarily pleased with the amount of melee damage. Some of them do.
Well, that's definitely for sure, but you know.
I'm a paladin. I mean, you know.
Right.
Scar now.
I'm a paladin now too.
Uh-oh. Unless I'm in an undead zone, you know, there's...
Oh, that's why I love the Kith core skirm.
Yeah. For 30 seconds, I can out DPS almost anyone.
You can live forever, though.
Holy Forge lasts forever.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm just talking about popping like all your buffs.
Oh yeah,
Like righteous onslaught.
Hit a righteous, yeah.
You know about the new AAs that we added in?
No.
Okay,
No.
so if you've prestiged into a war, an SK, and a paladin, you now get this new invincible AA from the Phoenix.
Oh gosh, see? I need to do all that.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you have those on Madmar, just run up and hail the Phoenix and he'll give you the AA.
Yeah, I got all the classes.
Yeah.
Almost 3 tunes now.
You'll get all the extra AAs.
You just have to switch to the classes that can pick them up.
Invincible is what is it? Is it 30 seconds? I think it is. It's 30 seconds of what is it? Basically harm shield or divine aura, except you can still take action.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, so you can still cast spells, you can still heal yourself, still attack the mob, all that shit.
I logged in, my spells were gone, and I feel as if though some of my spells are different now. I'm gonna have to like look through my spell book and see what's happening with that.
You know, you should probably also do a pound untrained discs and then see the guru and have him retrain your discs as well.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good tip. Yep.
Yeah. If you haven't yet. We had to wipe everybody's spell books. We went through. We removed all of the
rank 1 and 2s
shit that nobody actually really gives a shit about.
Yeah, all the rank 1 and 2s got removed.
That's a good thing.
Well, they were pointless. It was just clutter.
Yep.
Right. Who uses a rank 1 or a rank 2 when you have rank 3? I mean, it did cause some classes that were able to cast all and stack them 1, 2, and 3 to lose 1 and 2, of course, but overall it's better.
I can't target him.
That's where my Ring of Flight spell went. Ring of Flight? It's a summon spell. Is it only rank 1, 2, or 3 or something? Or rank 1 or 2? Summon spell? You can summon a Ring of Flight? Is that what it is? Level 37 mage spell. Okay. I assume the ring just clicks levitation or something. It's clickable for level.
It's a single click levitation spell.
I don't recall removing it.
Just go kill Quillmane. What the fuck's wrong with you? Come on.
Right?
Sorry.
Well, I have my boots of DMF.
Quillmane's almost always up. Quillmane 1, me 0. Yeah, right. You fucking raffle stomp him. If you're here and you can't beat Quillmane, there's a problem. Level 7 airline benefits from spellcaster.
Well, when you're doing the sash, you know, you can
No clue, champ? / wrist. Man, someone needs help, Alex. Camp Quillmane.
I haven't heard anything about that, champ.
I mean, he is a mage.
Fair. Quillmane just raffle stomps him. Before he even gets a spell off. Hoof to the face.
Are we going to let those guys pass that are running?
Mm-hmm.
To the head.
Only
The
the name
trash
need to be
guys
killed.
can go
Right,
past
right,
as
right.
long as it's not a name.
Yeah, fortunately, the named are bigger than shit and twice as smelly.
Oh, they weren't the first time we did this. It was really fucking hard to tell what was named.
Yeah.
That would have been interesting.
It was.
It was an interesting night.
Yeah, it was.
The
God,
first
could you
few,
imagine if they
3 or
were all
4
still the same
tries were
size?
just insane.
I mean, it wasn't as bad as the night the first time we tried Fabled Time, and we couldn't damage the mobs. We're all hitting for like 1s and 2s and shit. They got millions of HP.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
They got so much AC on them. That
The-
we can't
Part of the reason
fucking
how we
count.
figured out that heroic dex and heroic agility made a huge difference.
Yeah.
Right. That was fucking hilarious. And now we got people on floor 370 of the tower. That's insane.
Not me.
That's Jar Jar.
Yeah. That's an impressive feat. Finally knocked Silk down. That's pretty badass. Was that this week or last week that happened? I think it was last week. Seem to recall. I saw the shouting in OOC. And rightly so.
I don't know. Jar
I
Jar
love
still
the
has a pretty
extra
sweet
bag
voice.
spaces.
Pardon, sorry?
The extra bag spaces? That's fantastic.
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
That was another bonus with it going down. Was the additional bag spaces.
I think there was definitely a lot more pluses than there were negatives. There were definitely some negatives, but overall, I think it turned out for the better.
I think so.
Oh, just being able to access the source and fuck with shit in there. That right there, right.
What caused the down?
Oh, it was because the the login server died for like a couple days. And there was a secondary login server that Acadius had set up or whatever, just for the PQ, I believe. Yeah, the PQ had their own kind of login server, but it had all the information of all the accounts and stuff, and still does. I mean, they're connected somehow. I don't know.
I highly recommend, if you haven't yet, log in through both portals at some point. That way, if we do go down, or we do have to switch over to the other one, you can log into either or.
Right.
So if one goes down, the other one's up.
Yes. Anyways,
Yeah.
so it was the main one was down, and we couldn't connect to the newer version one because our source was too fucking old that it wouldn't talk to it because it didn't have any of the proper modules or whatever, right?
Right.
So is the newer one the patch server thing that you guys use to keep the spell file up now?
Oh no, that's just our own thing that was gifted to us from Shub. He built that patcher for us, so just to make it easier for players to keep up to date and stuff, and easier for us to release stuff to players.
Okay.
But I love the patcher. The patcher is amazing. I love that it shows you exactly what it's doing, so you know that it's not fucking up your computer or doing weird shit in the background. It's telling you what it does.
It makes it a whole lot easier for us to release the spell files and stuff. And in the process, we were able to get the Alaclone up and running.
Yep.
So we have
What was
that.
What was that ransom DLL that got transferred?
Just ignore that.
Whoever that was really low volume.
I missed who it was.
Yeah, it was people. Let me turn it up.
Oh, people, yeah. I have you turned up. Just go in your Discord and turn them up.
We were
I
really
started watching
excited
Wheel of
to not
Time.
have to wipe anybody.
Oh, the Wheel of Time, how are you enjoying it?
It's really good. I'm gonna watch some more tomorrow while the kids are at the creek.
I'm looking forward to the next season. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I heard they completely bastardized it on the books.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the books. I mean, obviously, I put some shit in the game, right?
Obviously.
But I think they did it justice. They revealed a little bit too much too early, but you know, it's TV. You can't drag shit out forever, right?
Yeah, I did.
The rendition has been very enjoyable.
Is that better?
Well, my bar is kind of like, between the first Lord of the Rings movie that Peter Jackson did, the Fellowship of the Ring was fantastic. It kept to the book so much, even though it left a lot out. But then the second one, he just bastardized the crap out of it.
That dirty bastard.
I mean, come on, man. When they met Faramir, he was supposed to be the honorable guy that did everything right, let him go and everything, and in the movie he was exactly the same as his brother.
Yeah, that pissed me off.
I walked out of the damn theater.
He did seem a lot more sinister than he should have at first, right?
Yeah, I mean he was the honorable guy in the books, and they made him exactly the same as his brother in the movie, and I was just so pissed I walked out of the theater.
That's Hollywood.
That was me for another movie that we will leave nameless.
We shall not. That movie shall not be named. We're never speaking of that movie again.
Wait, what movie?
No.
I missed the name completely.
It was not said. It's the name. The movie that shall not be named.
You must know it was an Anne Rice.
It was
based on an Anne Rice book.
It was fine. It was.
If it was based on Anne Rice, I don't have any clue.
It was Queen of the Damned, and it was terrible.
I was about to say it had to be Queen of the Damned because Vampire.
Interview with the Vampire was fantastic.
Really was.
It was super amazing. They skipped over a bunch of shit that I felt they could have had in there. It wouldn't have added that much time to the movie, but whatever.
Yeah.
Other than that, Interview with the Vampire was fantastic.
Yeah. Everything about Queen of the Damned was fucking awful.
Tom Cruise was great in it. Not the actor I would have chosen, but he was still great as Lestat.
Oh, Jesus. I crashed.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we're wiping on this side.
Honestly, don't know who I would have chosen at that time period for Lestat.
East.
Whoa.
Brad Pitt made an amazing Louis, though.
He did.
He did.
Wow.
He fucking nailed that shit.
I gotta log Madmar back in. He crashed freaking
I
desktop.
died on the wrong side. So,
Oh, skills. Am I needed on the east? Oh, I see.
I think so, yeah.
I don't see named getting in, but I do see a pile of shit over
I went
here.
in and I was on them where my
Is that being
my-
attacked or? Oh shit!
Zam just died, so he got disconnected.
Oh,
You know what?
I see
Yeah,
Jar Jar. I'm
sad
going
she
in.
died. Even worse that that was her claim to fame, is that she was in that movie, because she was the worst actress I've ever fucking seen.
Who's that? Aaliyah?
Yeah.
But oh shit! I got wrecked.
Wrecked him. Damn near killed him.
That was
Oh, no.
an absolutely terrible job acting in that one. It was horrid.
It wasn't her though. It was the movie. The movie was bad.
No. Her acting sucked. I'm sorry.
She was really good in that one movie.
What movie was that?
I don't know.
I hear she was a good singer.
I
She
can
shouldn't
definitely
have
agree
gone
with
into
that.
acting.
Pretty sure my sister had her album. Amazing singer. Agreed. Yep.
Who is this?
Aaliyah.
Oh, never heard of her.
She was in Queen of the Damned.
Oh,
And then
never saw that
she
movie.
died
So-
before.
Oh
she
God,
was
don't. Just don't. She was married at 15 to R. Kelly. Is that true? Really?
What?
That is correct.
Yeah, she was married to R. Kelly.
Yeah.
At 15 though? Is that even
Yeah.
legal?
Yeah.
In some states, yes.
In
they
some
don't-
states.
Yeah, if you get a parental consent, it could be a thing.
Yeah, it's emancipation, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Madness. America's fucking weird.
Yeah, emancipation was strange representation right there.
God damn it. Now Zam crashed. Great.
Oh, damn it.
I better zone back. I'm not getting a res, am I?
God damn it,
I can get you.
I'm coming
Why?
back.
Far away. You're on the other side.
Bro,
Oh, I'm
Can't
far.
push you south if you're not here.
I'm so far.
drag your corpse.
Oh, your corpse just disappeared.
Yeah, I know. I just grabbed it.
Oh,
Yeah, I can summon it
I
tame once he
just
jumps in.
targeted it. Okay, I'm leaving this side because you guys are
Good luck with that shit. Bye.
I'm out of here.
Don't fuck up.
Fight my own.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Crashed on Hush.
Thanks for the therapy. Yeah, try to explain that to your therapist. I was just standing there fighting a monster, a dragon, minding my own business, when all of a sudden, this dude in a pink miniskirt and bare chest fucking jumps in front of me out of nowhere and just starts shaking what his mama gave him. Don't forget the bunny ears. Fair point.
Actually, I don't think it's just not showing balance correctly.
I always feel like I should be able to zoom out farther than what I can.
Yeah, I wish you could, actually. I want to be playing fucking Diablo style from the top down.
Yep.
Oh, I can do that, but it's not as good. The angled view from the third person is the way to go. Does anyone actually play it first person mode?
Part of the time.
I can't unless I'm swimming.
Oh, swimming, it's a must, yes. Yeah, lots, really, yeah. I gotta somehow adapt the server to work with VR. That'd be sick.
DC'd on Madmar again. Hopefully he doesn't die.
That's actually a really cool idea. Why isn't that a thing? VREQ. Someone's got to be working on that.
Nobody's working on that.
If I knew how to code, I'd help, but I was a dumbass who studied how to be an opera singer.
My mom was an opera singer.
Well, she was probably an opera singer in a better time for opera.
She got whooping cough at age 23 and had to,
Oh,
tangent to something else.
Yeah, that's not good.
Kinda ruined her career, yeah.
Yeah, whooping cough is no joke.
That's what I hear. Wouldn't know. Isn't that like an eradicated thing? It doesn't happen anymore?
It's not eradicated, it's just rare.
Rare,
Happens
okay.
more in kids.
Our
Kids
parents
get it.
got it like 10 or 20 years ago.
Oh,
It's
really?
about 30
Shit.
years ago, actually.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Well, my fucking kid in kindergarten brought home hand, foot, and mouth disease. That was fun.
Oh, I bet.
Oh, man. I've never been in so much pain in my life.
I've never heard this dude fucking whine more.
That's not true. Have you ever seen me with a cold?
Yeah, I know. I'm comparing it to that.
Man cold is real. Or the man flu is real, or whatever it's called.
It really is. But hand, foot, and mouth, holy fuck. Your throat has blisters, your hands have blisters, and
Yeah,
the
he
bottom of
ended
your
up with
feet
it really
have
bad.
blisters. It was horrible. You couldn't swallow, you couldn't touch, you couldn't fucking walk.
The kicker, I got it too. So did both of our kids.
Everybody got it. Everybody got it.
And he's whining, and I'm having to get up and take care of 2 kids.
She really means 3.
And him.
Hey, at least you're honest about it, man.
It was bad.
It was really fucking bad.
And I got it. She had a really mild case. I got it bad.
Okay, so the worst part of the whole thing is she brought home H1N1.
Oh
right
God.
beforehand. So we had just gotten over that.
That one was
and then she brought home
brutal.
the hand, foot, and mouth. And I'm dropping her off at the school one day after we're all finally fucking better. And this guy's there, and he's like, I think my kids have chicken pox. And he's dropping them off at the school.
Yeah, you're a fucking asshole.
You're a fucking asshole right now.
That was just after we got over the hand, foot, and mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was one thing after the other, and he's telling me he thinks his kids have chicken pox.
H1N1 was the fucking worst, man. Like, fucking, we had to throw out 3 chairs.
Did you punch him in the mouth?
I wanted to so badly. It was kind of frowned upon.
If anybody knows about H1N1 and what it did to you, you'll know why we had to throw out the fucking chairs.
Yeah, I had H1N1 along with strep throat at the same time.
Oh, that's a bad combo.
Yeah, it was not fun. I actually lost my voice for almost 3 years after that.
Oh my God, that's fucking awful.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Singer especially.
I babysat my nephew because my mother had said, "You've had chicken pox, you're fine." Yeah, she was wrong.
Yeah, I got him
22
twice.
years old and had chicken pox, and they were on my eyelids, in my ears. It was disgusting.
That's the worst. Oh, I had I had super infectious chicken pox. They showed up as water blisters everywhere. Oh, it was gross.
That's not okay.
So
No,
when
it
I
was
had
not.
chicken pox, my parents are fucking hippies.
Oh yeah, so they have parties and
They had
get all the
fucking
kids
parties.
together.
So it was everybody, all of the kids that we fucking knew, and they had us all together, and we all had the chicken pox.
That's insane.
Herd immunity. Let's go.
Yeah, so everybody got chicken pox.
Yeah, thanks for the shingles, parents, you fuckers.
Have you guys seen that South Park episode where the parents conspired to give their kids like the chicken pox or whatever it was?
No, but that sounds awesome.
You hear one has it, and then you go, okay, well, bring them all over. We're going to have a big fucking party. And everybody gets it. That is what happened.
Twice on the shingles, Hush? That sucks, dude. I had a coworker that had really bad shingles, and oh, fuck, it looked painful.
Yeah. I've had the shingles twice, and my parents were also chicken pox party people.
Oh, man. That sucks. I am not envious of anybody that gets the shingles, and I'm sure I'm gonna fucking get them, because I had chicken pox twice.
Okay, so I only had 6 chicken pox total.
Oh, I didn't get them bad enough the first time. I think I only had maybe
My
20,
brother
30.
had them twice, and so did my sister, but I had 6.
My mom fucking taped oven mitts to my hands and fucking duct taped that shit on.
I bet she did.
It was hardcore. And I was still going like this with the mitts.
Yeah.
That was the second time.
Wow.
I only had them once. I didn't have many.
Oh, they were horrendous the second time. Jesus Christ.
They were sure I was going to get it the second time.
I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy.
Yeah, that's bad.
Maybe I just haven't met a enemy good enough yet. There is no nemesis.
I'm terrible at this game.
Welcome to my world.
Won't you come on in?
One of us.
Whoever said I was good at being a paladin is confused. No idea what I'm doing.
Yeah, you know, toss an area, stun, punch a mob in the face. That's pretty much all I do.
So did all these changes affect paladins at all? Like,
It affected everyone.
Yeah.
Not really that much, though.
Not a lot, no.
It affected all classes, though.
Oh yeah, everyone across the board. There was changes all over. We aimed to get the feel the same, which I think we did a pretty darn good job.
I think we nailed the feel. You know, your numbers are not going to be the same, so if you've got old numbers, throw them out. You need new numbers, because
yeah, not equivalent.
everything had to be kind of rescaled a little bit, so there is that.
Yeah, the sunburst heal spell we lost.
Right.
Right, you weren't supposed to have that.
Right.
Beast Lords lost a couple of spells that we really relied upon.
No one cares about Beast Lords.
I don't care that you
I have to interrupt really fast. I just died so fast that my corpse moved, but my point of view hadn't caught up yet.
Wow.
It was awesome. I got summoned to way away from my point of view and squashed.
Wow.
There are a ton of freaking critters over here at East, guys.
We've lost a fair
we're-
few
we're-
chosen. Uh-oh.
We're completely overrun at East, I think.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Going to East. Oh my
Holy
god.
shit. Yeah, you guys have lost a few,
Yeah,
eh?
we got hundreds.
You guys
Seven,
Got
seven Forsaken down.
You guys
got
are
it.
fucked.
I got it.
Okay, come over.
Here, let's do this and one of these and holy shit.
Alright, you're there.
You will not evade me, Sokar.
got summoned.
First thing that happens.
I got summoned.
That was amazing.
I got
Why
sucked in there.
Pandemic. Why is it pandemic?
No. Oh shit, someone tag those named.
Where are they?
They're Oh, we have fallen. Oh, we failed.
Failed.
Failure! Wow, it's been a long time since we failed. We suck, guys.
Wow, yeah. We're not even close. We still had 22 minutes.
Yeah, no, that was rough.
199, guys.
That sucks.
The chosen have fallen.
No.
Oh, let's go look at them dead. Yep, all of them.
Did you up the rewards?
Nope.
Not this week.
Nope.
I feel like-
199 for a fail is still pretty good.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's kind of a cool picture, though. Let's get a shot of that.
I gotta get my body.
So, Cats, which spells did Beastborn lose?
A couple of our swarm pets that we summoned.
Oh.
Yeah, because they're actually part of spells that we have.
Grabbing a snip here.
They're just proc spells.
Just
Yeah,
again. Let me turn you up real quick. You're real quiet.
Oh, it's me. It's
Scar.
me because of my microphone.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
She's using the
Well,
same mic.
I'm gonna turn Scar up a bit then. There we go.
Okay.
Bam.
So we lost a couple of our extra, our rank 1s and 2s, and then we lost on our swarm pet side, we lost the guaranteed 4 swarm. That is part of the other swarm pets we have. We have a chance to proc it still, just as you have a chance to proc certain spells that you have now. Some of your spells will proc that rather than you having a guaranteed, cast. That had no cast time because it was a proc spell. If that makes any sense to you.
Yeah, and was it something that had to be pulled because it was causing issues of some kind?
No,
They were
Oh.
instant cast spells because they were only ever meant to be procs
procs from the other spells, right?
from another spell going off.
It's
so
It was a chance spell. It was never supposed to be a standalone spell.
Yeah, part of your yeah.
Where is? There we go.
So with that one that you lost, it is part of one of your spells. It is not meant to actually.
It wasn't supposed to be a spell of its own.
Yeah.
Anyways, I crashed. I will be right back.
Okay.
Well, I'm logging back in. I already got the error.
Hey, Scar.
Yeah, what's up?
Are there any retro games you're looking for? You want me to pick up if I see them?
Shit. That's a loaded question.
I think actually earlier today he said that he wouldn't buy any of the games that he saw on there at all.
Oh no, that was on Steam. All this, I looked through the summer sale on Steam, and the majority of the games I already own via Game Pass Ultimate, and other than that, I looked through and I was like, I wouldn't buy any of these games that I don't have. I was not impressed with the offering.
Yeah, me too.
It seems very lackluster this year, which is kind of sad.
I'm really just waiting for GTA 6 hints.
Man, the world's been waiting a long fucking time for that.
No, you're gonna get GTA 5, the re-release of the re-release.
Oh, I know, man. It's gonna be like the PS6 and stuff. They're gonna release GTA 5 on it before GTA 6 comes out.
Well, they really have no reason to, because GTA 5 is still one of the most played games in the world, and they still make like $1 billion on it every year.
Oh yeah.
I know, it's ridiculous.
Skyrim, no one wants another edition, right?
No, you're gonna get the Todd Howard finale.
I mean,
Well, you're gonna get more than that.
I wanna try the VR. Skyrim VR seems fun.
So now the retail is done, which one are we going to next? Is it time or
Time next, yep. And then
Time
we'll
next.
we'll finish the evening with Languish.
Good.
Oh, I should bring Boo Poo back to the.
Oh yes, please do. Anyone not in the raid, just please hail me.
The fabled time. We're gathering in the TS area. Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's the guru that does the disses also, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Ah, man, I didn't say my spells again. Dang it.
Oh, I need a quick behavior.
Okay.
So will I still have the spells that I unlocked from the tower on my characters?
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
She finished coloring it.
Oh yeah. That's cute.
Awesome, honey. That's fantastic.
I've never heard of Enderal. Enderal. Okay.
Yeah, it's a really fun full game conversion for Skyrim. It's got a great story. It's really cool.
Cool.
Casting.
Look it up.
Everybody in the lobby.
Look it up. It's pretty good. Is it free to play?
She got the speedy magics.
Better than the original. Wow.
I don't know about better
I know,
than the
right?
original, Alex, but it was pretty damn good.
That's pretty good. That's how many people are on the server.
What?
143.
143 people on the server? Holy shit.
Is that a record?
15.
No, I think the record's 154.
157.
157 is the record? Okay, there you go.
But still, it's kind of pretty good, eh?
One day we'll beat that record.
One day, but not today.
No,
It is not this day.
The servers suck. That's why the population's so low.
That's true. The server's terrible. Do not recommend.
It's horrible. That's why I'm here every single morning raiding.
All these people coming back to welcome me back to the server.
That's exactly what it is. 100%.
Yep. Welcome back for the umpteenth time.
Was that the mad dude?
Yes.
I'm the mad.
The mad dude.
I am the mad dude.
Nice to meet you, dude. I'm new to the server, but I'm having a lot of fun.
Good deal.
You poor bastard.
Always happy to hear new voices.
I'm always
and old
mad.
voices.
Please.
Oh. That's the second one.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so it's not the epic buff master, it's the middle one.
That's really weird.
And anyone else got a middle buff master?
I had an elite for a moment.
Yeah, right. Like it lasts for 5 seconds.
Until I combined another elite and made it an epic.
I'll try and remember and look at it tomorrow. I got the code in my head to fix that fucking treasure goblin pet bullshit, so I'm fixing that tomorrow.
Oh.
Is there any word on what happened with the mage's rain spells? They seem a little odd.
What's wrong with them?
They hit a lot of mobs in the first wave, and then they seem to only hit one mob, and then they just peter out for the third wave.
Yeah, I have no clue.
No idea. They're supposed to hit 40.
No, it's 20.
No, 20. And then
Yeah, I got the report.
Wave is supposed to hit the same 20.
We all know what they're supposed to do. I haven't had a chance to look at it. I'm honestly doubt that I can fix it.
But one of the things that I had noticed is that if the mob that you were originally targeting dies,
yes.
doesn't retarget.
I think Durker was working on the fix for the max 20 mob thing.
No, the max 20 mobs is intentional.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to be max 20 per wave, though, right?
Right, but if like Kat said, if the mob you're initially hitting with the wave dies, the wave peters out. The next reigns don't function.
Durker thought it was just hitting a total of max of 20 and then just completely dying out. Like, wasn't doing a total of 20.
I mean, that's possible.
That could be possible. And that could be one of our settings itself.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Or it could be in the code.
It no longer
If
has
Durker's looking into it, I'm sure he'll let us know when he finds something.
If it lasts for 3 waves, then it does. I mean, maybe that's what it is. Where everybody ran off, it was really hilarious because I haven't moved. But I don't think anyone else is coming. I think I got everybody.
Huh.
So
Okay.
let's roll.
That's interesting, Sam.
Yeah, no, that is interesting. Oh shit, I almost clicked fucking Takri. Okay. Plane of Time, that's what we're doing. Boom. Let's go. Instance added.
Plane of Takri.
What? No. Not again.
And it's nothing but PKK over and over and over again.
Yes.
God, no.
Excellent. I'm gonna head down to fire after I trigger water.
And your alcohol tolerance must be 650 to resist.
A Mad Mark crashed, so he's just going to AFK at the zone until we need to summon him up.
Good.
All right.
I am heading
run
to
around
fire as requested.
I'm going to fire. I triggered water, so water should spawn.
Okay, I'm at fire like I should be.
I don't know. I don't know what group's going to water. But someone should.
You're in the wrong spot, folks.
Divvy yourselves up.
I want my party with me.
Anyone know how to return a missing spell cast bar? No clue. Oh, thank you for the summon, but I was already here.
I know, but three of our members.
Most of us are in the center. Is that where we're not supposed to be?
No,
Nope.
pick a trial and go kick its ass.
We're gonna kick. Everybody split up.
Kick its ass.
Every man for himself.
That's right.
Also, Tyson, where's he at?
Tyson's in Whelp group.
I'm with Jar Jar.
Yeah, I saw he's in Welp Group.
Tyson's going to Earth.
Alright, I'm following Tyson.
Well, someone's got to get air and water.
Go planet.
Okay.
Okay.
Arnock found us.
Thank you, Max.
No, that's no problem. Okay.
We
stay away from drugs and alcohol, and in the meantime, I'm going to put you on a heavy regimen of Prozac. Okay.
I'm not staying away from drugs or alcohol. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I can't do that. It's not happening, Mr. Garrison.
Drugs
Okay.
are good. Okay.
beer is good. Okay.
This is actually really tasty. I've been enjoying them.
Cause she like pina coladas.
I kind of wish that we had some like crushed ice for it.
AFK.
Oh, yeah, Sand hates those white Russians.
Who does?
Zand.
Oh yeah, I hate. It's only my favorite drink on the face of the planet.
I wouldn't know nothing about that. And I know that for a fact.
Is a well-trained ranger still decent DPS on the server?
Porpoise, you want to answer that?
As long as you don't do range damage.
Apparently, I hear their bow damage isn't as good as it used to be.
Corpus go. I thought he would have chimed in by now.
Sorry, what'd I do? I was watching the game.
Somebody
Sadbar asked about ranger DPS.
They don't have any anymore.
There you have it, folks.
There you go.
From the source.
That's all, folks.
Well, I guess since I was the one that figured that little thing out, it's nice to see it die.
And bows are good for stats.
You can still use them.
Yeah, they're good for pulling and stats. You can use them. They do function.
They function as they should.
I don't know about as they should, but they definitely function.
They function like they're a bow. They do damage when you shoot them.
Yeah, but I wouldn't take it on a deer hunt. Maybe really large bunny rabbits.
Yeah, I wouldn't take it against Fippy Darkpaw. He'd kick your ass.
He's gonna kick a lot of people's asses, regardless.
Uh-oh, are we getting hints at new content?
Fippy's fun.
Good.
What was that?
No, we're talking about the avatar of Darkpaw, right?
Okay, I thought you were talking about Fippy getting stopped.
Well, that's kind of what the avatar of Darkpaw is. It's badass Fippy, right?
Yeah.
Well, the same model. But then there's a lot of models. Now, if it was Fippy Avatar, that would be really
The avatar of Fippy.
Avatar of Fippy Dark.
I
That would be awesome.
I would have
And the
named him
avatar of
that if I'd
Fat
had a choice. Unfortunately, it was released by somebody else before we wanted it released.
This is true. That did happen, and he was immediately fired.
And that's why we no longer really let people have access to stuff and allow them to spawn things.
And it would be really funny too if the Avatar of Fippy Darkpaw won the fight. You'd have like a title for a day saying, your land has been won.
So what I'm hearing here is that everybody wants to go fight legendary Fippy Darkpaw.
That would be so cool.
And legendary Sergeant Slate.
You're already
And
working on the legend or the fabled hedge maze.
Oh no.
And the legendary Sergeant Slaughter.
I still want to kill Kalia for that.
Don't worry, you'll get your chance. You'll all get your chance.
Thank goodness.
It's gonna be fun.
Right.
Oh,
So
no.
thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Whoa!
Oh, they're coming.
Oh, they're coming. I'm fighting them
These
right
mobs seem
fucking
quite a
here.
bit
Let's go.
easier than what they were. Did these
Oh.
change?
Yes,
Yes,
they
they did.
did.
Okay.
We've cut their HP a lot.
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
Legendary running eye.
As we
Thank
said,
goodness, man. These things took forever to kill.
Legendary lowered guck.
one of the things that we get a lot of feedback on is new player or old players returning and realizing their characters may not be as powerful as when they left.
Oh yeah, we get a lot of that.
We do get a lot of that. We did have to rescale all of the mobs to kind of, so you really have to get in. You got to play. You got to really get a good feel for your character again before you take off.
Oh, got wrecked.
I am missing my spam button.
We removed all versions of canned ham.
Lovely spam.
I'm kind of happy that I'm a newbie, so I don't know that anything got lost.
Right. That's one of the bonuses is if you've come in and you're starting fresh, you don't know what you've lost.
Yeah.
Spam.
I think
Yeah,
I think the experience. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm like super happy with how Zand has progressed. I mean, the raid and gear that I've gotten and everything. I mean, she's so powerful at this point. I like giggle when I go into fights that I used to like, just die at immediately.
I never got fucking Gloria shrunk.
Oh, is this me?
Stupid ass large dragon.
Your dragon's big.
Yeah, she too big. I need to kill the bitch.
Max, you remember like I think it was 2 weeks ago you were singing a bunch of songs on during stream and whatever. You're gonna find this funny that that YouTube video got copyright struck.
Are you serious?
Yeah, man, your impression's that good. YouTube copyright struck the video.
Oh my god.
That's my brother.
That's crazy.
It's fucking hilarious.
Well, they don't get to keep my recording. I'll
Mm.
sue. You guys can have it, but whoever did the copyright strike can't have it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they honestly, most of them just happen automatically.
Probably.
Did anybody else get really bad lag right now?
Yep.
No, I'm good.
It smells like
I'm
acid.
up to 1,000 ms.
Jesus.
Yeah, I just got such bad lag. I was sitting here watching the Overseer, Fabled Earth and Overseer, like just stand there.
Yep.
Yeah, I've crashed so many times tonight, it's been nuts.
You're gonna love my nuts.
Always.
I don't really like nuts that much. Thank you very much.
It's better than the OJ.
Hell, I forgot how to play a monk.
Monk is hard, man.
No, monk is easy.
Once
I
you
know I
get
had
used to it, it's not that bad.
I know how to.
I guess if you're used to all the keys you need to strike, it gets easy.
Well, when you leave for a while, you're not used to anything.
Right.
EQ was never a simple game.
That's for damn sure.
I loved it for that reason.
That's part of the reason we all. Yeah.
I mean, the thing that got everybody so hooked was the difficulty and the things that like made it so to win. I mean, it took a lot of effort, a lot of talent, and a lot of skill at least.
And a lot of time.
Oh, that too.
Boy, did it take a lot of time back on live.
Oh yeah.
It's funny to watch some of the people who didn't play on live come to this server and complain and say things like, "Oh, it just takes so long to do anything." I'm like, you have no idea.
Right. I remember being level 1 for a month.
Try working on an Epic 1.0 for 9 months.
Yeah.
8 hours a day, you know?
Yeah, not 3 hours, and you can complete pretty much all of them if you're lucky.
Camping a spawn for months just to have it KS'd.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Raster of Guk. Oh man.
I used to farm the GPS. I was on a PvP server, factions PvP, Talon, and I farmed the GBS all the time. And I was a dark elf, so it happened all the time.
Oh man.
It's good stuff.
Well, my claim to fame is that I was Vishan to begin with Fires of Heaven, and that was a nightmare.
My deepest condolences, sir.
Yeah, when we were able to move to Supreme server and actually like start doing raid bosses and stuff, it was amazing.
Fires of Heaven is definitely in the top 5 all-time douchey guilds in all of MMOs.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, Furo was just a complete dickhead to the max.
Deej.
Deej, exactly.
Yep, there's a football player, or rather a soccer player on, I think he's on the Dutch team, and his name is, what the heck is his name? Van Dijk.
Let's go.
But it's spelled D-I-J-K. And there's a Romanian friend of mine who calls him the Deej because he's kind of a dick. So,
Dick is Deej in Romanian, right?
What's that?
And that's in his language. Deej is dick, right?
No, it's not. It's just that's just my friend being silly. But it sounds funny, so I kept using it.
We call that Richard here.
Richard Cranium.
I went to basic training with a guy named Richard Head. Richard Head.
Oh boy.
That's
Dick
great.
Head.
His parents did not like him. Holy shit.
Right? Who would name their kids Dickhead?
That's great.
Somebody with a good sense of humor.
Oh my god. I went to a high school with a guy. His last name was Hunt. His first name was Mike, and I'm fucking serious.
I was going to say the same.
I mean, Porky's really made that famous, but you know.
That was his actual name, man.
Mike Hunt, huh?
Yep, there was a message left for him in the office every single fucking day, so it would come over the PA every day at the end of school. There's a message in the office for Mike Hunt. Mike Hunt, come get your message. It was fucking ridiculous.
What year was it?
Hey?
What year was this?
Oh, it was what was it? It was 92 to 97.
Okay, so long after Porky's, so that's exactly what.
Yeah.
I had a college class with a guy named Shafid. Shithead.
Oh no. Oh, I've been disconnected for kind.
I knew a guy named Cole Beer.
I love cold beer.
He was a great dude.
That's my favorite beer.
Yeah, but if you go to Germany, you get warm beer.
Oh, you can get it cold too.
That's true, but it's good both ways.
Call him Murray.
Calamari.
Calamari.
Like squid.
Gotcha.
That's awesome.
All right, poll the group. Best Superman. Go.
The best Superman, like,
As in the actor or the comic book type?
yeah,
All encompassing.
Prime.
yeah.
I mean, best Superman. But I like the Henry Cavill. I think he's a great Superman. But I'm still a big fan of what's his name? The guy that fell off the horse. Yeah, Christopher Reeve.
Christopher Reeves, yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
He was good, yep.
The 50s guy was awful. But I guess he got the job done.
I mean,
Jar Jar is hogging the mobs. I know that's Jar Jar out there.
He was good for the time. It's not his fault the movies were shit.
The television series hasn't really. I mean, Dean Cain did okay, I guess.
Yeah, Lois and Clark, yeah.
His features were just too soft, though. And what's his name? This young guy that did the.
I really enjoyed Smallville.
Yeah, I liked the series. I didn't think he was the greatest.
What's his name? Tom something? Tom
I don't fucking know.
Tom Wellington or something? Tom Welling?
Tom Welling.
Tom
They
Welling.
have a name other than Superman and Clark Kent.
And the guy that
Clark.
did the first couple of Superman, he was. I didn't think he was very good. Not the first couple of remakes here within the last 20 years.
Oh yeah, that guy. He looked too soft.
Yeah.
They're talking about Brandon Ruth.
Is that his name? No, not Dean Cain. No, although he was kind of soft too, but you know.
Dean Cain was in Lois and Clark, the early or late '90s television show.
Yeah. Yeah, Lois and Clark. Yeah, what was the chick's name? Cause I love her.
Yeah, I don't know what she was like married to Brian
Terry, yeah,
Terry
Terry
Hatcher.
Hatcher. That's
She
right.
was married to like Brian Bosworth or something.
I don't care.
Big football player.
Lucky him. Cause I saw on Seinfeld that those are real. And I hear they're spectacular.
Brian Ballsworth. He might be worth a few balls. I don't know.
Well, if you want to start the true debate, who was the best Batman?
Oh God.
Oh well, that's
Yeah,
that's
that's a rough one.
that's Michael Keaton, hands down.
Michael Keaton for me.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Cause I'm Batman.
Because I'm Captain.
Like his, he had it down for me. Ben Affleck actually is not bad. He's really good.
I thought Ben Affleck was gonna be fucking terrible, and I actually enjoyed him as Batman.
He was way better. He's way better than fucking Christian Bale.
Nobody was as good as Keaton, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Michael Keaton. Yeah, I'm a Keaton guy.
Didn't do terrible.
No Adam West love in here. I'm disappointed, guys.
No.
I mean, if you're going for cheesy corniness, then yeah, but Batman's supposed to be dark.
Adam West, he really made it seem like those bad Saturday morning cartoons.
It was awesome back in the day.
It was pretty hilarious. Oh shit, has my view been fucked this whole time? Nobody even tells me these things. Nobody's watching the stream, that's why.
My nipple, Robin.
Your view.
They're watching my view, not yours.
Yeah, your view's better anyways. It's all good. At least there's something on the screen. Kapow! Yeah. Biff!
Boom! Zap!
Boof!
Wait, did somebody just say fap?
Nipple clamps, Robin. Right.
Disgusting, perverted nipple clips.
That sounds painful.
To the Batcave.
I don't know. My wife kind of likes them.
My wife was like, what are you doing? You were supposed to keep the chips fresh.
It's supposed to be the Batcave secret. Come on.
Oh my god.
First, never mind.
It's Friday night, man. Anything can happen. It's like
I almost
that's why we're here.
to a different first letter. Let's just say I didn't want to do that and get like food for the
Bat Nipplegate. Listeria with the zinger.
I need a buff master.
Which Catwoman? You mean the Halle Berry one? Because I haven't.
Now, I'm not mad that they dressed up Halle Berry and Catwoman. The movie was shit, but she is not a bad looking Catwoman.
Oh, Halle Berry. I mean, come on.
Yeah, right?
Either way, it doesn't matter. That's how you go from Batman to nipple clips.
Right?
There you go. Okay, yeah, she was fantastic in Swordfish. That's all I gotta say.
Right. Matter of fact, there's not been many renditions of Catwoman that I've just been really upset about.
I mean, it's pretty hard to get
upset about.
pretty hard to get upset about Catwoman.
Yeah, like Michelle Pfeiffer, Anne Hathaway. You know,
Michelle Pfeiffer was amazing as Catwoman. Batman Returns was one of the greatest movies of all time.
Worthy.
Yeah, even the new lady that's doing Catwoman, she's very nice.
That's a very polite way to put it. She
And
very
if you haven't
nice.
seen the new Batman, it's actually not terrible.
Not
the amazing
terrible.
movie because it's actually Batman.
Yeah, like it's not terrible. It's a little
It-
emo
it-
for me.
But that's Batman. Well, at least the original Batman is a crime noir.
Yeah, but he wasn't like this, hair over one eyeball, soft boy that,
Bro, it's Twilight: The Return. Come on, man.
no.
Wait,
Fuck
hold on.
no.
Does
now?
does Batman twinkle? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
The worst. He's the worst vampire ever. It took him forever to become a bat.
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
That was great.
Please no more Twilight. That's all. I'm saying.
He will always be Cedric Diggory.
It's a dead boy in a bush.
Twinkling Batman.
Still his best role ever.
At least he's not a boy in a dead bush.
Oof.
I won't knock it. I've never tried it.
Oh my.
Oh Lord.
I'd say that went downhill quickly, but it wasn't.
I don't think it's.
It's been steady progress.
Yeah, it's been coming for years now.
That sounds uncomfortable.
TMI.
What the fuck? We're already got Valen on the go. Holy shit.
What the fuck? I'm waiting for the hail. There he is.
There he is.
We don't leash our back anymore, or does she not have ads anymore?
Pardon me.
Oh, she still has
They all have ads.
I don't know. I don't care. I'm fighting with Tyson.
Are they just squishy so we don't worry about them?
I think we just worry less.
About the same as a normal mob.
Well, the mob should path correctly now because the nav mesh has been fixed in this zone. Thank you, Durker.
Yeah, Dirk has been working hard.
He has.
Durker puts in work, man.
That's a disadvantage, isn't it? we can't take advantage of that now.
That's the tooth.
Durker's good people.
He is definitely good people.
He's also a good player.
He's just mad Emberly passed him on hunts.
He would not suggest that he's a good player.
That's what makes him a good player. He's not bragging.
Didn't we have
I'm
a player
definitely
named
not
Bragging?
For the longest time, I held the lead in deaths on the servers.
Not anymore, sir. Not anymore.
Like for years.
Well, you got him beat, Scar?
No, it's not me.
No.
Probably Jar Jar.
It's honestly, it's probably Jar Jar.
Or Alex. Could be Alex.
I've replaced you. I don't know about that.
No, it's a long way to go to catch up to Jar Jar.
It's a long way to go to catch up to Madmar.
And he's been offline for 10 months. Holy crap.
Yeah.
It happens. It happens all the time. I come back for several months and then I leave for almost, a long period of time. That's just the way it goes.
Okay, now you guys got me curious. I'm gonna look it up. One sec.
Oh, highest death kill?
Yep. We're looking up highest death. Here we go.
I'm gonna say it's Corpus.
I know T took past me there before I quit.
I think T stopped around the same time you did.
Yeah, he stopped. He stopped when the server went down. He
Oh,
just
yeah.
Never came back.
Okay, let's see. Oh my god, there's 10,000 records of deaths.
Yeah, good luck.
Oh, this one doesn't... Oh. Oh, that's weird. Someone has died 975 times this week.
What the hell?
Wow.
What?
Yeah.
This week?
Yeah, look, it doesn't have a name. There's
Oh.
no name in the character name, so it hasn't updated.
You need to
That's
look up that
the Swarm
ID.
Pets.
Who is this? Because that's impressive.
They don't have a name. It's probably Swarm Pets.
No,
No.
we add in your names to our table every Sunday.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
If there's no name on it,
That means it happened this week.
It's happened this week. Over 900 Zerkov.
It's Zerkov. What? That's so weird.
How did that
How's
happen?
that possible? Okay.
How?
Anyways.
How is Zerk? I mean, he's like.
No, there's something wrong there.
He's pretty beefy. That's got to be an error.
No, there's something weird going on there.
Right?
I don't know why his name wouldn't
him and his
be.
family.
Yeah, I don't know why that wouldn't be recorded as a.
Well, what's
as a
this
thing.
one?
Oh.
Yeah, maybe he goes AFK a lot, Tyson, but 900 plus deaths? Like that'd take so long.
He'd be back to level 1.
Well, no, I mean, it just takes so long for each death. I mean, it couldn't even happen in a week.
Oh, it's Elton.
Elton.
But that's not the leader.
Yeah, it's
no,
more.
Blackbeard
but-
has more. No, it's going to be in the 2000s at this point.
Blackbeard still plays?
No, that's an old stat. Hold on.
Well, Blackbeard did come back, did he not?
I'm scrolling.
He hasn't been back that I know of. I wish he would come back. He was a cool guy.
He might still be banned.
He said to me that he might be back at the end of the month, but he was expecting that he might get redeployed. So if we haven't heard from him by now, I'm guessing he's probably going somewhere else.
Damn.
Okay,
That sucks.
this
He
person
was
has
such a benefit
2,099.
on Dragons, man.
Sorry. Okay, so far Corpus is the leader with 2,099 deaths.
I called it.
Wait,
What'd I do?
2,099 deaths. No, I just found a guy with 2,232. Okay, hold on. We're going to keep scrolling. 2,333. No 24. I wish this sorted properly. It would be a lot easier.
It sure would be.
27, 28, 29. No, it looks like that guy at 24 is the one. 2,400 seems to be the leader.
Who is it?
I'll scroll back down once I finish looking through the threes. Yeah.
Well, in Corpse and Emberly's, defense, they probably have more playtime in the past couple years than anybody. So
20. What did I say? 24? No, 23.
2,400 something. Yeah.
Corpus's main death is actually being hit in the head by a skeleton.
Corpus, are you still pink?
Yeah.
Are you?
He's
That's
still
awesome.
pink.
That's awesome.
Oh, you haven't seen the new toy.
I haven't.
Where you at?
I'm up here right next to Emberly.
Hold on, let me sort this better. Value.
You gotta love mint.
No, wait. Ready?
Oh yes. Oh yes.
I'm loving that.
Fantastic.
Oh yes,
Oh, you're not princess anymore.
No.
No, I lost it. I hung on to it for a lot longer than I was probably supposed to.
Yeah.
he's just a glowing vagina now.
Okay, I got him
He's at the march, so it's okay.
with 2,368 deaths. The leader is Heli, the Baba Yaga.
No kidding.
Yay, good Ellie. Go Ellie, excuse me.
Is Helly not with us?
Die.
He's here.
Yay!
Oh, because you're out of my range.
I
Well,
got summoned around, dude.
sorry,
You're good.
what was the number? It was 2,368 deaths. Wow.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna come res you now.
Yeah, I dotted all the bosses and got summoned because of it.
Yep.
That's a lot of deaths, man.
So who's right behind that?
Right behind that is actually Benji. So you've beaten
believe that
Benji
one.
now. Helly, you have surpassed the great Benji.
I remember when Benji started playing on the server. Is he still here?
He is.
No, he's been gone for a while.
He is not. He's been gone for about 6 months, I'd say.
Well, it was way before the server went down.
It happened to be before I got here because I never saw the guy, and I got here in January.
Oh, okay. So
It's been probably a year.
yeah,
Almost a
maybe.
year.
He was hit and miss last time I was here.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was probably shortly after. Or around the same time. Need a kill counter? You are the kill counter, Amberly.
No, if we post the kill count, it's too easy for players to see where they're at and go auto kill themselves somewhere to increase their count to make it to the top.
What? Oh, for death?
For death, yeah.
Yeah, no. No top 10.
Next time when we die like 3 or 4 times every time we prestige over.
Oh yeah, speaking of leaderboards, you guys see there's some shaking up going on in the tower lately.
I mentioned that earlier.
Yeah, Jar Jar is taking the lead, huh?
Yeah, someone's finally surpassed Silk, which is a long-standing record.
Yeah.
We're
Silk and crew.
Yeah.
I think if we get the chance, we're gonna try to break 400 this weekend.
Man,
Silk?
that's insane.
Well, if you guys
Wait, Silk as in the David Eddings series, Silk?
SYLK.
No, it was CYLK.
Oh, CYLK.
Oh, never heard of that guy or person.
He pretty much kept to himself. He reported a shit ton of bugs and exploits to me. He earned himself a custom illusion, but he never collected it because he quit that same weekend and he's never been back.
Yeah,
that's so weird.
After we contacted him for it.
But he played with a couple of his buddies. They totally stuck to themselves. They didn't join any of the big guilds or nothing. They did their own thing. He solved a ton of issues. He was instrumental in helping with TSS.
Yep.
Sounds like a very strange person.
It was an experience. He was a character.
I had many reports on him.
Yeah, people thought he was cheating left and right, but we could never pin anything on him.
His buddies were
everything's
just playing quietly together.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, everything looked on the up and up from our end, and yeah, no, can't say anything bad about the guy. He was a good dude. He's missed. I still have his fucking mask if he ever comes back.
Right.
Wild.
Task stage completed. All right.
Arnok, I like your guild tag there, buddy.
Yeah, he's one of the last remaining members.
Yeah.
The last of the heroes. I think there's only like what, a few of us.
So I don't know if Katz has seen it while she's been popping around or not, but I'm starting to resurrect a new hero.
Okay.
it's all, but you have to be an enchanter, or you can't be in the guild.
Oh no.
I have
Okay.
not seen that yet.
Yeah, Heroes of the Pants.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh, I don't want to fight him.
Continental breakfast. There's only 8 heroes left, and only 3 are active.
Yeah, every once in a while somebody else will pop in. Who do we have as members? Still we have
I miss Grease, man.
Grease, Crip, and Vidrick.
Grease was the best.
Yeah, he was a good guy. I
So-
still talk to him on Discord from time to time.
I
Oh
haven't
man,
heard from him forever.
I haven't talked to him in
I'd love
forever.
To hear how he's doing. Caster's got a huge boost if he is listening.
Now's the time to come
now's
back,
the
Grease.
time to come back.
Yeah, that's not a joke either. Wizard's very viable now.
Oh yeah.
Your caster
All three of
classes are.
He was
fucking gold best.
probably the best wizard I've ever seen play EverQuest, even taken in live in consideration.
He's still the only player to ever go through and complete every single quest on the server.
Anything that was available.
He tested everything and made sure it functioned.
Yep.
Yeah, he was the second one to get the badges out of the assaults.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yep.
Mithridin was the first to get it, to finish all of them.
Wait, who is this?
Grease. We're talking
Grease.
about Grease.
Oh, okay. Because the one that I saw doing all the assaults and stuff when I first joined in January was Ishmael, and he's not playing anymore.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
no,
Grease is like
Grease is
2
way
years
older than
ago.
that.
Grease stopped playing about 2 years ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah, Grease crit not long after I started.
It was Sokar. He ran him off.
I've been here over 2 years, so probably won't be the first one I run off. Let's not forget,
Some of us have
what's
been
his
on the
face?
server for a good
I mean,
8 years.
if his name is what's his
So we
face, then we've
remember-
already forgot.
I can't remember his name anymore.
We remember many.
But you control the band hammer still. That's all that matters.
Exactly. Yeah.
Just let me know who you need banned.
Exactly.
I'm joking. I don't ban who he tells me.
Ban beat.
No, we like Beat. Beat's fun.
And Laren. Ban Laren too.
We just killed this guy. Is there somebody we hail now?
I haven't seen Beat in a while, though. Is he still playing?
Oh, he actually dropped stuff, huh?
Yeah, that guy drops stuff. The planar projection over here is the guy you want to hail if you haven't.
Yeah. We don't actually get any extra points for killing Fist.
No, he's just for loot.
It's for the emblem.
Just bragging rights.
I've already got that. So, off to the
Unless
lobby.
somebody here needs the sewing kit or the furnace, that's is the only place you can get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Click
But
the emblem.
I don't care about his loot, so you guys fight over it. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, if somebody does need the sewing kit or the furnace, we're not gonna regulate that shit. Go
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah, no,
Go
just
ahead.
go grab it.
We
First
do
come,
this
first
again in
serve.
2 weeks. If you haven't gotten one by then, you can pick up one then.
I've never
First
done
one
time.
away. Well, we changed the loot in time. I don't know. You knew before we actually had to sort the loot that dropped in there.
Yeah,
Ah,
I was just kidding. I've done time a bunch.
Well, now we get a currency. Lovely.
I crashed.
Yeah, Amberly told me that you switch it over to currency.
Yeah.
It's so much better. Oh my god.
We did try to make things better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fabled Time, the zone I released that almost ruined the server.
Woo!
Good times.
Tell us we're
Funny,
wrong.
funny.
Yeah, the drama
no.
behind that raid.
Oh
Yeah, I
man.
know. No, you're definitely not wrong.
It destroyed heroes.
It didn't.
Yes, it did. It did, sure.
It sure
destroyed
did.
heroes.
I mean, that was gonna happen eventually, anyways. It was gonna.
Yeah, that was
one day
It was just the straw that broke my back.
Boil over and be too much for me. It was always gonna happen.
Buffs now. I will rebuff with Fufu in just a second. I gotta rebuff myself and pull my pet.
First and last call.
What are we doing?
Legendary Anguish.
Is there a porter for this now, or do we just still zone to the zone and go in?
No, all the end game stuff is done out of the guild lobby now.
Yeah, come on back to the guild lobby. We're going through Phil again.
Yep, Phil is our friend. I think it took us at least a month to work out Phil's bugs.
Right? Fuck.
Maybe longer.
Figure out where he's at. There we go.
Can you move Crown to group with me, please? I suppose I could do that. Where is Crown? Right there. Okay.
Crown is Alex's
Bing.
box.
Everybody's in the zone?
Dundee Leo. Yeah, it looks like.
Here goes Speedy.
Speedy. Alright, well, it looks like everybody's out of time, so I'm going to destroy that one. Bing, done.
I've been out of time for a long time.
I'm out of drink again. I need another.
That's terrible.
You can find all you need in your mind if you take the time.
My mind is full with my mind warehouse.
Sorry, that was just a quote from Mrs. Moab.
Yeah.
Well, we've definitely had some ups and downs with the server over the years, but all in all, it's been a fantastic experience, and it's wonderful hanging out with all you guys every Friday night, at the very least.
I've been having fun.
It's really the only time I get on right now is Friday night.
Same, I don't have much time anymore, but I always make time for Friday nights. This is the best shit. Always looking forward to Fridays.
Nothing but love, brother. Nothing but love.
Content!
Why do you scream that every time I walk past the camera? Jesus.
Because I'm going to clip that later, and it's going to be all the stream content we need. We're going to be rich!
Nobody fucks with the Jesus.
Is that from
The Big Lebowski?
The Big Lebowski? Yeah. That movie was fantastic. Just like that copyright strike. The fucking nihilists.
And don't forget to talk to the Philok titties. Tell him you're ready.
You don't have to really talk to
Oh,
it.
somebody needs Goku love again?
You just gotta stare at the titty.
You gotta tell the Philok titties you're ready by clicking the thing.
Philocatitties.
If Lenice is still in the lobby, if I can find them, I'll hit them.
I just like want my rug back, man. It really pulled the room together.
I don't
All
see
the
nice.
all the lockouts the same.
Stop
Sorry,
button.
it's taking me a second to think
Yes.
about it.
They're nice.
They peed on your rug, dude.
There we go.
I apparently have to do some.
Oh shit!
A flag.
Oh no! Oh no! Woo!
God damn it. Got disconnected.
Oh, come on!
In English, you only need to have access to normal language.
Wait, who's peeing on whose rug?
Shut the fuck up, Donnie!
I don't know any-
Out of your
I don't
element.
know anybody with a toupee, but I'd pee on them.
Damn it! I got wrecked again.
Is that from R. Kelly? I want to pee on you.
That was his hit single.
Apparently, he did it a bunch of times, so I don't know about single.
I did not have enough HP for that.
Oh, yummy.
Yeah. Corpus, you look amazing as a fucking barbarian. This is the view. Right here.
Are we AE fighting this, or what's happening?
This is everything right here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he looks like a
This is
giant.
teabagging to a whole new level, right?
This is a giant, fuzzy, muscular Ewok.
What the hell?
I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm looking at, but I'm enjoying it.
Where are you?
In the guild lobby
You
in
know
the
what a
hall.
female version of teabagging is, right?
That's oh shit. What is it?
Mud flaps.
Mud
Mud flapping, yeah.
Slam slap. Fuck.
Or meat wallet.
I thought it was the taco slam.
I told you I'm trying to fill in the wallet tonight.
I'm just dying every time I zone in. This is brutal.
It's a flappuccino.
Well, I can't even get in the zone.
Oh my god.
Every time I try to get in, it just disconnects me.
Oh, I just die instantaneously. Is bad. Is very bad.
Well, I
I'm
guess
nowhere
they call
near
it
you.
legendary for a reason.
God.
Stop standing there and zoning.
It's legendary for a reason.
I can.
Female teabag is the clam slam. Alright.
Got summoned into the pit.
Oh yeah, well, how do cows do math? With a calculator.
I seriously cannot get in game. Every time I try to get in, it disconnects me.
How are we wiping on this?
Working as intended.
Because we Jar Jarred it.
Not a bug, it's a feature. Alright, let's see. Oh, I'll take that.
Wow.
Top
Don't
floor.
take that.
Okay, don't take it. Alright, I'm on it. Oh yeah, there's Jar Jar on the top of the leaderboard. Floor 380. Well done. I'm gonna take it. I don't care. I'm suicidal.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Apparently should not have rezzed you.
Is anybody able to get into Anguish?
Holy shit! I did nothing.
I'm trying to get maximum pad back in.
I tried to loot my corpse and got owned.
And I was taking it for a second, but
I'm DA'd for
somebody
7
pulled that
seconds.
girl off me, and I lost it.
I don't have enough lube for this.
Oh no, Callie, should I take that?
Do it.
I'm dead now.
Well, it's
My-
there if you choose.
My DA faded and I died.
Invince. I don't even care. I'm invincible.
Is that a safe res?
It is now that I'm in here and invincible.
Take your word.
Now's your chance.
Oh yeah, that invincible thing. What is the DPS version of that?
Rancor of Ire. It actually comes in 2 ranks if you've done all 6. No, 8.
So
no, I don't know.
There's 3 that don't have magic that they can cast. So they get
Woo!
1 rank as that group, and then the other group has magic.
Right.
So you've got berserkers, rogues, and
Warriors.
Monk.
No, monks.
Monks.
Yes, monks. Thank you.
in the first group, and then you got beast lords, rangers, and bards in the second.
So the second group can get it twice.
No, you get one rank for each.
Yeah.
For each set.
Yeah, you gotta do all 6 to get the best version.
Right.
Yeah. You have to.
Well, I've definitely done the prestiges. I just was trying to work it out.
Yeah, so you'll have to change to like a beast lord and get the first one, and then change to like a monk and get the second rank, and then you'll have you'll have the final version.
For each one of the different
Yeah.
melee classes.
Yeah,
Right,
You have
yes.
to come in as each one of them and talk as those ones, or you won't get.
I just watched someone fall in the pit.
Me. I tried to jump over it.
That's okay. I did it on the way in. It was nasty.
Have we killed that group yet?
Yeah, it's dead. We're
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
We're
On to the next
we're
big
moving
group.
on.
Screenshots.
Is it that bad? Did I leave that many?
No, but you might have trouble finding your head.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Whole new level.
I don't know how I'm gonna get you back for that one.
Oh man.
I've heard of upskirt picks
That's a
before, but
highlight
this
of
is
my life.
ridiculous. Oh my goodness.
That took upskirt to a whole new level.
That's what I'm saying. I've heard of skirt picks before, but this is ridiculous. Initiate Shawl of Imperium. Grats, dude. Well done.
Too many particles on my screen. I can't see.
That's your.
Yeah, I don't know how some of you guys play with maxed out spell particles. That drives me bonkers.
Yeah.
I'm completely dead inside, so it doesn't bother me.
He does it just for a challenge.
Didn't you just complain?
Well, it's kind of awkward when we're in a staircase. I can't see anything. I just see particles everywhere.
Did you not just complain?
I played like that for a week or two. It was bad.
Aggressively talking about the current effects in the game.
But you have the power to change them.
I will say, so far I feel squishier. But I mean that could be just lack of familiarity with the, character.
Right. So if you remember your stats from before, you will notice that you've taken a really big hit.
And they dropped heroic agility on items.
Yeah,
that's gonna
that's-
change too.
That's gonna be.
That's what makes you feel squishier.
That's
Yeah,
why
that,
you're
that,
squishy.
that could be a thing. Like I don't know what the cause is. I just know I feel squishier.
It's the heroic agility.
Yeah, your
We
heroic agility
we
was
scaled it
down.
back a little bit.
Everybody got
This Jar Jar
feedback.
had over 2,000 and never got hit.
Yeah, because where we
Not
were
according to his
sitting.
death toll.
Yeah, but see where we were sitting when we were coming back up was so high that you'd not get hit ever.
Yeah, it was insane.
So
That's cool.
we had to do something.
It was not cool.
It was cool, but not cool.
Yeah, some classes were just unhittable. Others were just like, well, of course, casters are always squishy, so.
Yeah.
That's intended, though. But at least
not
they
that
got the boom
squishy.
booms. At least they got the boom booms to make it worth it now.
So, Car, do you still have over 800k hit points?
420.
Oh, only 420. Wow.
Yeah, but that's still high on this. That's still highest on the server.
That's still pretty high, yeah.
Sure it is.
That Sokar's hit points are higher than he is.
I don't know about that one.
Might not be possible, right?
Probably not. I couldn't wait to pop it tonight. My finger hurt from almost cutting it off yesterday.
Oh.
Oh, I cut my palm yesterday. I don't even know how it hurt. It stings like shit.
Yeah, I took a glass scraper and it went like an inch down into my thumb.
Ah.
Ooh.
That's typical day in my trade, like I said.
I work in IT. It shouldn't be that big in mine.
Right.
I do sheet metal for a living, so.
I got a request. Somebody in my group summoned me. I'm stuck in the wall and can't move.
Who is me?
Keaton.
Hula?
It's same old voice.
Peepa?
Yep. I'm stuck.
Someone summon the Peepa.
Otherwise, there you
Someone start the fight.
I'm working on it.
So far's up there.
Oh.
We have begun. Hi,
What?
Betsy.
Did no one feed you,
Yeah,
boy?
She came.
Yeah, he's just lonely.
I know.
Pay attention to me.
He's so lonely. So lonely.
Copyright strike. That was so funny though. I looked on Wednesday and I saw that and I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Not that I make any money from any of this, but yeah, it was just comical. It's just the historical archive of Imperium Friday night raids.
-1.
No orb here. I don't know if there's one at the beginning or not.
Oh no, I can go back and check. I got tracking.
Madmar's close by. Here, I can just pop up.
Oh, there you go.
There, Erudai posted it.
Yeah, there is one.
All right,
Where's
first
it at?
up.
First boss.
Yeah, first boss.
Kennel. I'm coming. I need it for my mage. I'll take a roll.
I know Buckles. I think it's Buckles is first.
Oh, Buckles, you get it then.
Rain Dawn says he needs it as well.
Well, I mean, we're guaranteed a second one.
Weenus, but Buckles can get his first. I'll grab one later. Free Tyson, okay.
That's a door.
I need one on my mage, but I will only get it if it's nobody else needs their first one.
Right.
Well, I'll roll for it, I should say.
I want to go find out.
I'm asking Rain Dawn if it's his first one.
There's not some like new content that I would need it, is there?
No.
Okay.
Okay, it would be Rain Dawn's first one as well, he says, so.
We're guaranteed a second one. Hopefully we can get more.
Yeah.
Okay, so, yeah, give it to Buckles. Rain Dawn will get...
Second one.
Rain Dawn will get the next one if it's OMM or whatever. I did not make it to Tur.
Nope, everybody started running out of the room.
Give it to the virgins first. Yep, that's why we're here. We're popping cherries.
Yeah.
That's what Friday's all about, popping cherries.
It's the only reason I still play Conan.
We also have weeklies
Yeah.
available now.
Didn't they
For
just
those
do
that
like a
don't know.
massive update or something? Or one coming?
Quite possibly. I hadn't played in a few months.
Oh.
Oh God!
I may have run past everybody. Nope. Dead.
I do
Hi,
love 'em.
let's see. Did you want the child?
How dare they put a prefix in front of my name?
He wanted attention.
Bar of Nashtar berry
And
soap.
then I slipped.
I'll be more impressed with a lightning core. Don't drop it.
Oh no.
I need a res whenever you guys get a chance.
Oh, he picks it back up. Oh my god.
Scar, find me and res me?
Hey, futile resolutions. Isn't that one of the better ones? Yeah, it is.
Yes, and I want that.
It's
I
mine.
need that one.
Mine.
Have they changed, or is this the same that they were?
This is the same they've been.
Okay.
Hits, tits, souls, and
But
holy
that one is the
rush. Whoa.
Highest HP and
Yeah.
that one and then the 3000 are the two best ones.
Yeah.
Res the cleric. Res the cleric.
Thank you.
Yay, people.
I think I still have a bunch of these somewhere.
Why are you dead way up there?
I just haven't sat down and tested to see if agility is good for a caster or not. And since we came back up,
It's okay. I haven't figured out whether I like it better or not yet, but I haven't maxed it out either.
Since apparently heroic dex and agility took a hit, I may have to rethink my gear and augs.
Right.
I mean, I know on Seasoul I still use Abyss and Discords.
Yeah.
Or the Fabled Discord.
Oh, you can still get your agility high. It just it's lower on the gear by a marginal effect.
Right, but tanking. I don't know if the AC. Did we ever figure out what the actual?
The agility is still more important than anything than the AC.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
100%.
I can still tell you that one, especially for Paladin.
You're way over the cap on AC, I'm sure.
Well, that's why I was wondering with
Your shield
the changes and things.
Your shield's gonna be the only thing that's gonna make a difference.
Right. Yeah.
He works strength and your shield AC.
Somebody tossed Hush a res in that hallway with the rune bosses.
I think you're close enough to me.
I can consent whoever, it doesn't matter.
And then they can steal a piece of your gear.
We don't have that feature.
No, I'm just kidding. That's not a thing.
Is that new? Did you guys activate that?
No. That's a really old. That's a really old school thing.
Yeah, I was about to say, I got some augs and shit. I'd really rather not lose.
Though let me tell you, when the server first came back up, we
that.
may not have turned off that rule, and some people might have lost their gear.
Gotcha.
Well, in case anybody was wondering, what I heard was yes means yes.
50 no's and 1 yes is still a yes.
Yes always means yes. It's no that everybody gets picky about.
And
I'm not even going there. Not touching that.
I love this fight. I used to really love this fight before it was tamed.
Before it became 45 minutes long.
Just wait until you.
Yeah, you can.
I was in the first group that went through this. You should have came here with shit gear.
If you're feeling nostalgic, Madmar, you can go to the arena and get to experience that same fun again.
Oh, I can only imagine.
Yeah, it's nasty in the arena.
The arena.
I don't think we ever rescaled any of the arena mobs.
No,
I've done the arena. I've completed all the arena a couple times.
The arena got rescaled with the first pass of the scripting, and then we never touched it again. So yeah, it's a little harder than most other content now.
It's definitely challenging.
Yeah, it's it lives up to its name of the arena.
Although I'll say this, I think even after that, it still isn't as hard. LA Handbar is not as hard as you originally had it.
No.
And
No.
only JJ and Ruckus are the only people that boxed it.
Yeah, it's still very much doable. It's just hard. It's definitely a challenge. If you're looking to see what your character's made of, head to the monster arena.
So you guys have changed the monster arena?
No, it just it got
We brought
it got a
everything
little
back
bit glossed
up,
over.
We had to change some stats on mobs altogether in order to balance what the players were doing.
Does it still drop the black dragon egg?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yep. It's the only place to get that.
Yeah.
Well, that and breeding.
Well, and breeding and
That's where I
people
got
people
mine.
that have bred them. Yeah. That's where I got mine as well.
Yeah, the market's pretty well flooded with them now.
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know there when it first came out, it was just the mob could do it. You would, or you had the chance to get the egg from the arena.
Right. There's enough of them out there that have been grown and breeded now, though, that it's the market's polluted with them for sure. You can still get what 1.5 million for them, though, at least.
I think Hacken and Enzo and I were the first to finish their arena, weren't we?
No way, over 2, really? I don't know. Whatever Sydney's selling them for currently, I know Sydney's
Yeah,
selling them.
usually we do blacks for 2 million and purples and golds for 1.5.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm glad I sold my golds when I did because I got 6 million for them.
I'm gonna have to tell
You were the
Enzo he
first
needs
person
get
to
on
ever
and
have a
give me all
gold
of his
dragon.
money.
I know.
Yeah.
So do you just have to have 2 dragons to like breed them?
Yeah.
Yep.
Actually, you only need 1.
Really?
Technically, yeah. It cost you 2 weeks, but yeah.
Yeah, they can make with themselves. That's why I like so many of them.
So how long does it take with 2 dragons?
You can breed
He's
once a
got
week.
boy dragon and a girl dragon. That's
Go and F yourself, dragon.
Damn it, Alex and Tyson.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Okay, I'll be right back.
I can't handle that. 2 dragons.
Who's my little buddy? Now go fuck yourself.
breeding dragons
Takes a week.
takes forever.
Okay, 1 week. All right.
To hatch a dragon takes forever. To hatch and grow a dragon.
Did you
Right.
see the new
Fucking forever.
But I already,
AA?
I already
Yeah,
have
but-
2 dragons hatched.
Yeah, but 3 of us to have done all 6 and got the A clicky and the title.
Yeah.
You
Have
get an
you
AA clicky for breeding dragons?
Oh my
You get all
god.
6 of them to adult. You get Knights of the Round, which summons
Yeah,
a
Knights of
four-petted
the
dragon
Round.
pet.
That's awesome.
See? Little baby dragons everywhere.
And there's mine.
Damn.
Yeah, I've got 15 days till my 3rd dragon, so you know, I'm asking.
I missed too many days and Corpus barely beat me.
I don't know how many
I beat you all.
dragons I got. I think I have a purple and a gold. I bought the gold from Cats, I think.
Yep. 6 million apiece.
I bet a gold on me right now.
I'm not sure which. God, now I'm gonna have to look. Does it matter if they're the new model or not, or can it
No.
be the old model green ones?
Anyone you want.
It actually doesn't even matter if they're trained. They just got to be adults.
Yeah, they just have to be
I didn't
adults.
train any of them.
That's awesome.
Mine are all
'Cause
fully
I got the
trained,
hard
yeah.
ones, except for the black. But
I bought my black egg so I could finish it.
15 days is till my black, so we'll see.
So is the Lance Dragon, is it still better than the other dragons, or has that changed?
They're about on par now.
Are they?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's probably still the best one overall, like to be able to do anything, but the
Rogue.
The violent,
the egg dragons can have more DPS.
yeah, that's
Hmm.
about the difference. If you've
Yeah.
done one, you don't really need to worry about the other unless you want the AA in the title.
Right.
So you have to do you have to have the Lance Dragon for the title?
No.
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 But the violent is like like an average DPS, and you have to have like the savage for the most DPS, right?
Correct.
Right.
My purple one's a savage.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
I screwed up on my purple. I didn't take it out of the. I didn't remove it and put it back after my first set of training and feeding.
Yeah, I did the same thing with my purple. I just didn't train it a second time. I didn't think I needed to. I misunderstood and screwed myself.
I've
Yeah, well,
fielded
I
that
didn't
question
realize you
so
had to
many
take it out
times.
and put it back in order to start the second training session. So
Yeah.
I screwed up Adlaglav. He's just a violent, and I wanted him to be a savage.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I left my green dragon in training for over a year. He was terrible. He came out old model and everything.
He's
I
just
left him there
super buff.
forever.
Uh,
I tried to get him like a.
Unyielding is all the exercise, right?
Yes.
we came out with a new Easter event item. Corpus linked that guy.
But
I just see this stuff. I thought since we were linking pets, I would link the bunnies.
Right.
Oh man, I missed the Easter egg reward.
Yeah, we added in a new one.
Oh
this
shit, we
year.
got another orb.
There's a globe. There's a globe if
that-
anybody still needs
That's
it.
Radon.
That's Rain Dawn's.
Just break the
Rain
orange
Dawn, that's
ball in the
yours.
room, Rain
Go
Dawn.
get it.
But it's not double hit points for all exercise. It's only like a couple of 100,000 more, right?
Yeah, it's something like.
When I did my red dragon, I did all exercise because I wanted the AC and hit points. But he's only like 200,000 less hit points than my violent.
Yeah, it's something like that.
Oh wow, y'all went a lot higher with the Imperium thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jar Jar's insane.
Oh yeah, it goes to $9.99 now.
Well, it does actually, I think, double the HP because I think you only gain from the 6 exercise. I think you only gain like 3,000 or 300,000 on their total max anyway. So you would gain 6 with the double.
Yeah, the double HP honestly isn't worth it. Go for DPS.
Joe, that's great, man. I'm gonna have to catch up.
Right. Oh.
Yeah, right.
Also,
it's gonna take you a minute, man.
okay, so
It'll happen.
So you no longer have to do the quick combines or things like that. There is a vendor that sells up to 10. These are lore, so after 10 you can only have one on you. After 10. Does that make sense?
No, but when I pursue it, I will message you.
Okay, well keep in mind that I'm working now, so I might take longer to get back to you.
No, it's no problem. I'll
Okay.
never.
See, one of us will answer you about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just holler and one of us will tell you what you gotta do now.
So when you go to do it,
It's a lot easier. A lot
Count
easier
Zone
now.
345 and see Convertitron. Convertitron's the same guy that you're getting the points for the tower or the arena to go up. You remember him?
Yes.
Okay, so Convertitron's also a store.
Gotcha.
He will sell you the higher level IIIs that you require for trading. The 100 is now in a different style. You'll find it on there. It's worth 100 III, and then you'll use that instead of 100 items. We had to change a few things like that. because we can no longer have 100 items in a combo.
Right. Can't combine a stack of shit.
1,000. You can still have 100. You can't have 1,000.
Not in
No.
not in a trade skill thing. You can't have.
Oh yeah. In the
trades.
bizarre deal. Yeah.
Yeah. In the trades themselves, you cannot have over 100 items. You can't have more than 10, to be exact. So anything that was in that out of that 10 item range had to be redone.
Gotcha. It's gonna take me forever, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Shit, good luck beating Kanji. That was a sick fucking roll, dude. 938.
No, Voltar beat me.
Oh, Voltar! 945! Woo!
Congrats, bro.
Oh, give it a
Felt
second.
confident.
Anybody
I felt
else?
confident.
So I heard they're coming out with a new Willow series.
Oops. Willow? Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes, they are.
That's awesome.
Where's the NXT Hail to get credit for this here?
Right.
Very beginning.
At the
Oh,
beginning.
beginning.
So we're
Okay.
all gonna
Yeah.
port back to the start.
Yeah, Narg at the start. Grats, Voltar. That's awesome, dude. Hell of a roll. Narg. Yay, I got a big, enormous bag of platinum.
Yeah, my weekly's finished. I can pick up a new one.
Boom.
It only took me 2 weeks.
1.1.
You're supposed to help somebody leaving that?
Yeah, you gotta
get
hail
the
Narg at the
component.
beginning.
No,
What
we're
do
at the
you get?
beginning.
Is it something that I need to do? Like
Yes.
get the credit?
Yeah.
Yes, you need to do it.
Although, if you're gonna stay around before you go hail them, make sure you got the weekly end game raid.
Right.
Yeah, it's like a million or thereabouts if you get all 4 endgame raids.
Yeah, go hail Kronos and get the weekly task.
Does
Oh,
he have Intov? Is he Intov flagged?
weekly endgame.
I don't know.
No, I'm not North TOE flag, but if I do it, it won't take me long.
Are you fabled TACB flag yet?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it should be. Yeah,
Yeah, he's done north of us plenty of times.
yeah, for sure.
I just don't know if he ever finished up all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll have to go back and do all the raids and flag yourself so you can.
I've done all of Ashen Gate and all that, but I just don't know if and Fabled. I haven't done anything to flag myself or North.
Well, all you'd have to do, if you've done all the quests and raids so you can request Ashen Gate North, all you have to do is help Jizzlorn again. And then
Yeah.
he'll give you the flag and the piece of cheese you can use to flag another character for Intov.
The cheese is the best thing I've ever invented.
Hey guys, are we rolling on the fur?
Oh, you guys go crazy. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, we're already out of the zone.
I'm already out.
I left. You guys want to fight over the fur? And the
So
boots?
yeah, there.
The boots with
I'm
the
not
fur?
really worried about the million plat though, so I'll just get it after. I'll pick it up after.
Yeah, you're better off to just get the currency, man. It's all good.
Get the currency.
Million plat ain't shit.
Yeah.
Pick up the weekly. We alternate every week.
You know about the custom ornaments, right?
Right. I was gonna say a million plat ain't shit until he starts working on his ornament.
Yeah, so here, I'm just gonna link mine. I'm sorry, I'm bragging.
Custom ornament.
Yeah, so you want to visit the 3 little gnome fairies in the guild lobby in Disney Corner over here.
In the credit card corner.
Credit card corner.
CC corner.
as Cats calls it.
That is an appropriate name if I ever heard one.
Yeah.
If you were able to buy this shit with real money, you would.
Right. You wish
Green
we took
Gnome's
your credit cards for
corner.
this shit.
Yeah, I call it Disney Corner because let's be honest, that's pretty much what it is.
So you find Sir Kay in this area,
Yeah,
along with Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather.
Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather are the custom ornament masters.
Okay.
Okay, so Semarina and Maleficent will allow you to gather ranks of procs to put on your weapon or offhand ornaments. They cost $1 million per rank.
Per day. And
Unlocking
Per day?
$1 million per rank per day.
You're
You can
locked
do
out
one
for a
rank
day.
a day. If you do both of them, that's 2 million a day. It takes 277 days to max it out.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
But most of us on our tank stopped at direct heal 12
Right.
and didn't go any higher because direct heal 12 is actually a damn good heal.
I was stupid enough to do them all. I've completed
done them all myself.
Well, so did Sydney.
Yep. You know, if you're a completionist, like myself.
But yeah, you can give your main hand ornament or whatever to Merryweather and add whatever stats you want to it, and it costs you so much plat.
If you ever decide that you no longer want that ornament in particular, you don't like the look anymore, you can see Firefire Smokebeard.
And he will remodel it
He
into
will
whatever.
remodel it into what you want it to look like.
Yeah, you just gotta
And
have the other
transfer all of
ornament.
your stats onto your new ornament, which in our system is all labeled as yours, so it's tied to you.
So nobody uses like the laser ornament or any of that anymore?
I'm
A lot
sure
of people do
You
still.
know
I'm sure
what?
people do.
People do because the damage is really difficult to get on your ornament. So those of us that have
Costly.
say for mine,
Main hand and offhand. Oh, you still use the laser sword? That's cool. Oh, I like that.
I use
Metzger's.
it on
That's cool.
on Elton when he's a bard.
Oh, and I've logged out.
so that's mine. So for 20, it's costing me almost 60 million to go up 1 damage. So the laser ornament already comes with 10 damage on it, so it's totally worth it to get it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you're paying so you would have to go up 1 point now, you'd have to pay 60 million
Just about, yeah.
from where you're at currently.
Well, let's find out.
Or just to get there.
So if I take my ornament off, I'm gonna go hand it in.
No. It's for where she's at now. To get there, it's hundreds of millions.
It increases exponentially.
So when I hand it into Merryweather, I don't know if you can see this stream.
I've got you as full screen as I can here on the stream.
Okay. So we've got if I try and put on damage, it tells me that it's going to cost me 35 million for 1 damage on this orb.
Oh god. So you guys, I see how you guys drain the market of platinum now.
Oh fuck yeah, we did.
Oh, we did. So
Let me
you
see
can
it.
discard it if you want. It allows you to change your proc. Anytime you change your proc, you do have to add any stat that will add a little bit of money. The hit points, your regular stats, they're all really cheap to cost on it. So you can totally boost it up on hit points if you want, because hit points you can just keep adding. Whereas if you want damage, you can only add the 1 anytime you try to add.
Okay, so let me ask this: with all the quests the dailies, the weekly. I mean, I guess the weeklies that you guys put in. What is the amount of currency you earn from the weeklies?
Not
Does
enough.
Anybody
enough.
know that?
Not enough. You got to be an AA farmer now.
Yeah, the weekly quests will get you 1,000,000 apiece.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's an assault.
Yeah, there's 3 of them: Good Ash, Bad Ash, and Endgame.
But we
Right.
can't full zone pull like we used to be able to rack up the AA.
Right, because things have a leash range now.
Well, actually, if you remember before the crazy times, Madmar, right? Like, it's like that, right? Like, original back in the day when we would do little tiny groups, right?
Right.
It's like that again.
Right. Well, see, before it was you could pull the hoe zone, then everything's summoned. Then I guess everybody's decks got so high, everybody was pulling the hoe zone.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So
I guess.
it's back to the in between one, pretty much.
Okay.
I don't know
that's
if you were
fine.
here when we put in the daily for Frost Grip as well.
Yeah. So for
Yeah.
us paladins can go right undead face there in Frost Crypt.
You'll
Right.
get the daily for that one right at the zone in.
Yeah, from Odin.
Odin is there, ready to
help you with your money-making needs.
Okay, so there is a daily in Frost Crypt now.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, there is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Paladin
It's funny.
friendly.
Oh yeah, it's great. That's where I get Cecil's experience when he needs it.
Well, that's it for me, gentlemen. I am taking off. Thanks for coming out. We will see you again probably tomorrow. We should be around tomorrow for tonight or tomorrow's raid.
Yeah. And if you have any further questions, Madmar, you can feel free to send any of them to me, and I will get back to you.
Or just asking OOC. Everybody's
Asking OOC
fucking.
if nobody else
Everybody's
has an
really
answer.
knowledgeable now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
Boo Boo and I have a rapport for my epic quest.
Which is
I was
why
gonna
I
say,
put that out
we're
there.
not gonna help. We're not gonna help you with epics, though. You still got to go to her for that.
I have complete. This is literally the 4th time I have completed all the epics, and I still have questions.
And we're also not going to help you with how many days your dragon has been breeding or whatever.
Yeah, no.
I may actually have a dragon in there right now. I don't know.
I do. He's been in there for 7 months, incubating.
That's a good thing. What's the neighborhood zone thing again? What's
712.
712, yeah. All right, night, guys. We will probably see you tomorrow.
Yeah, later on, everybody.
Welcome back.
Bye,
Good night. Now, thanks.
It's great seeing you again, Madmar.
You
there we go, and
Cut
that's
him
it. I did. My apologies. It happened.
I'm out.
I pushed the button too quick on that one.
Yep.
Anyways, that was a blast. Sucks that we lost the retail, but shit happens, I guess. We still ended up with 199, so it wasn't the worst. It was definitely a fun night. It's certainly not often that we lose one of those. Wow. Shit was going crazy on the east.
Yeah, they needed to call us a little bit sooner.
I don't know what that was all about, but it sure made an interesting battle. Anyways, we will be back again as always for next Friday's adventures.
Black Fly
And
Pina
fun.
Colada?
Black fly pina colada. Yeah, what's the verdict?
Would buy again.
Would buy again. All right. There we go. You heard it here first, folks. Black fly pina colada. Cats go approved. Well, until next Friday, happy adventuring.